Ladies and gentlemen, earlier today, the four men who will compete in the semifinals of the Battle for Glory series arrived at the arena. Tonight, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy. He will face the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. That in a rematch of their terrific bout from this past Thursday on Impact Wrestling Live. In the other semifinal matchup, it's the first place finisher in the series, the Cowboy James Storm, intensely focused on regaining the world title. And tonight, the Cowboy will face Bully Ray. This evening, we will determine who challenges for the world title next month at Bound for Glory.
No surrender.
Are at stake. Plus, world champion Austin Aries gets his fight against the arm breaker from Aces and Eights. And we will find out who emerges from the Bound for Glory series to challenge for the world title in October in Phoenix, Arizona.
Well, you see right here, the semifinals broken down, Mike. Samoa Joe will collide with Hardy momentarily. Later on, Bully Ray, James Storm. It's going down right now.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is the first Bound for Glory series semifinal match. Introducing first from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
What a terrific way to get things rolling tonight at our No Surrender pay-per-view. We opened with the first of two Bound for Glory semi-final matchups. This, the return bout from this past Thursday on Impact Wrestling Live. It was huge on Thursday night when Jeff Hardy got the submission win of all things on Samoa Joe to vault him into the semis.
That definitely shocked everybody, especially the Samoan submission machine. I mean, Joe has an injury. He's got a fractured arm, a fracture in that arm, I should say. So Jeff Hardy did the right thing by hooking himself that submission, a version of an anaconda. Great job on Thursday night by Hardy, but now semifinals coming at you right here.
It was a unique strategy for Jeff Hardy. He seized the head and the arm of Samoa Joe. He got the submission win. He picked up 10 points on Thursday night. However, tonight in the two semifinal matches, it is no longer about points. You don't have to be concerned about 7 points for a pinfall win, 10 points for a submission victory. It's about one thing: win and advance to the finals. Plain and simple.
And his opponent, from the Isle of Samoa, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe!
In terms of the Bound for Glory series, it was a night and day difference for Samoa Joe from 2011 to 2012. Joe ended up finishing in second place. He needed a win on Thursday night against Hardy to go past the Cowboy James Storm and finish in first place and have the opportunity to handpick his opponent. It didn't happen, but what a terrific showing it was for the Samoan submission machine in the series this year.
Well, correct. I mean, even though in defeat this past Thursday on with Hardy, to your point, Samoa Joe still lives to fight another day and is alive and kicking in this Bound for Glory series as we come to the home stretch here with the semifinals. So this should be a straight smash-mouth heads-up battle right here between these two tremendous stars.
Intensity level of Samoa Joe. Both competitors at a fever pitch because they understand, as you do, as well as the fans here at the Impact Zone in Orlando, how important this is. Win and move on later tonight when we will have the finals matchup in the Bound for Glory series. And it's all about being in the main event at our biggest pay-per-view of the year. Bound for Glory, it's next month, it's Phoenix, Arizona. Who's it going to be that challenges for the title? That's what we will determine tonight at No Surrender.
And here we go, just a straight-up lockup, and you could see the intentions right away. I could see it, where Jeff Hardy tried to get an arm wringer of sorts and get control over the arm of Samoa Joe, that injured arm. Joe countered. So, I mean, I tell you, you got to give advantage right here to Jeff Hardy because Joe is not 100%.
Of course, the injury to the arm, the fracture, as you pointed out, to the arm of Samoa Joe, came because of that chair shot from his former tag team partner, Magnus. And we see here in the opening minute of this match that Samoa Joe is favoring the injured arm.
Yeah, and Joe's not hiding it. And, you know, I respect that out of Joe. He's hurting. He's not hiding. He's hurting. You see Hardy here. He's just in the early goings here, feeling the effects of his left arm and trying to completely stop momentum in the match. Joe smart, not going out after him. You never know if the guy's playing possum. Possum with a painted face. That would be pretty funky, right?
In the Bound for Glory series, I think on the part of Jeff Hardy, of course, the most important win for Hardy was Thursday night, the submission victory over Joe that enabled him to be in the Final Four. But you look back over the series and you see wins over Bully Ray and the Cowboy James Storm. Those, to me, were the key victories for Hardy, along with the Samoa Joe win in the Bound for Glory series.
Look at that stare down. Well, that's straight up Jeff Hardy style right there. Do some different high-flying stuff. Watch Hardy. Oh! Well, got caught, missed it.
Went for the boots. Joe avoided the contact, and now he's going to make Hardy pay using the side of the ring, the apron.
Well, look, vicious, violent. Those are a couple adjectives that could describe Samoa Joe, but also credibility. You make a mistake against someone like Joe, he will capitalize on it, and we're witnessing that right here.
Joe tried to use the steel steps as a weapon. Not able to do so, and Hardy going to turn it around. Poetry in motion worked.
Well, watch out here.
For Hardy on Thursday night. Oh, went to the well again. Joe able to move out of the way. Here comes Hardy.
Wow, so quick, so impressive by Hardy to change direction, change levels, changes complete direction where he was going. We talked about it on Thursday night, the unpredictability. Let's take a look here of Jeff Hardy. Just straight up with a clothesline right in the jaw. I mean, the unpredictability, you never know where Hardy's going to hit you from, what part of the ring or outside the ring. Very difficult to prepare for a guy like Jeff.
We did. We talked about it Thursday night, and to reiterate, the unpredictability of Hardy, the high-risk offense, that's what Joe's going to have to deal with. Opposite side of the ring, Hardy needs to fight off the striking power of Joe, as well as the intensity and the many submission moves that he has in his arsenal. Off the atomic drop, the big boot, Dixon, backsplash, 300 pounds, drop down.
Here we go, here we go.
On top, and two.
And that was a little close to comfort there. That big Samoan bathtub landing right on your chest, man. But Jeff Hardy was able to kick out, obviously, so he's still alive here, is Hardy. Bam! Barely alive after that.
Nicely done. The kick by Joe takes Hardy to the mat. Samoan rolls him over, covers, and ooh, that one was close. Had the weight on top of Hardy, and Jeff barely escaped before three. You look at the key wins in the Bound for Glory series by Samoa Joe, and it was that submission-first strategy that really put Joe at or near the top of the Bound for Glory series. Key wins to me, submission victories over Kurt Angle as well as Bully Ray.
Well, those are to the strength of Samoa Joe. He utilized what brought him to the dance, and that's being an excellent submission wrestler. And that definitely helped him. You see right now here, talking about submissions, nice little version of a nerve hold here, keeping Jeff Hardy on the mat, and that's
the key to the strategy.
Keep him down on the mat, exactly. Don't want Jeff Hardy flying around this arena here, nailing with all sorts of, crazy outfits.
So at the same time, you not only limit Hardy's flying ability, but you also allow Joe to play to his own strengths. The fact that he's got him grounded, that allows Joe to go to the submission game.
Yeah, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, and that's, right now, I think Joe, he's trying to feed off our live audience here in the Impact Zone. I think he should just keep that full court press on Hardy. Something else that you and I talked about on Thursday, Mike, on Impact Wrestling, was the resiliency of someone of Jeff Hardy. His fortitude and how tough he is and how much punishment he can sustain. So you cannot let up with someone like Jeff Hardy.
One of those things where Samoa Joe cannot get too confident. He can't get overconfident and feel like he's in total control, because Hardy is able to turn things around, and just what he does, it's the snap slam, straight into the pin, and another near fall.
You talk about turning things around. Jeff Hardy's brain and body got spun around real quick. That snap slam, but again, Joe not able to get the pinfall victory and advance to the finals tonight.
Another key point, you just made it. Competitor who wins this match has to come back later in the night to face the winner of our second semifinal showdown in the Bound for Glory series. And that's Bully Ray versus the Cowboy James Storm. You're really going to earn your shot at the world title.
Well, yeah, and I just want to, onto your point, I'll make a point. I mean, if you're Joe or Hardy, I mean, you got to be careful, because do you really want to empty the tank here? You got to be careful. You want to give your best effort. I know, but you got to be careful. You don't empty the tank. Well, here comes a tank. Oh, a flying tank. Man, that arm, Joe, feeling the effects of that fracture that he has in that arm. I mean, a normal man would have a sling and a cast on that thing and not be able to compete. Or a guy in the NFL, he'd be sidelined. But Joe's still going.
Let's take another look at this very familiar move that we have seen through the years from Samoa Joe. All of his weight, all of his strength behind that forearm, that elbow that he punctuates the suicide dive with.
Well, with that thickness that Joe has in that body, it just amazes me he's able to fit that thick body between the top and second rope, but he does it so fluidly. It's
so incredibly agile for a man of his size.
An insane athlete is Samoa Joe. Very well-rounded competitor, hence the success he's had in his career. Here we go.
Back in. Joe covers, and still life left in the charismatic Enigma. That really is one of those fine line aspects of this match. You said you've got to leave something in the tank for the finals. At the same time, you're in a must-win predicament here. You can't put it on cruise control.
No, I'm not saying that. I kind of lightly implied it. What I'm saying is, what do you do? It's a rhetorical question, Mike. Sometimes people say it on TV. So rhetorically speaking, do you empty the tank? I'm not saying they should or shouldn't. I'm just throwing it out there.
Devil's advocate, right?
That too. Well, that right there, big, massive headbutt. See Joe up close. The guy's got a head like a cash register. Huge, you know what I mean? He's got a big head. I mean, I love the guy, don't get me wrong, but his head's massive.
Follow up to the advantage by Joe. Strikes in the corner. The series of right hands. Answered by strikes from Hardy as he fights his way out. First the boots, then the rights, then the perfectly placed boot. And where did it go? It went right to the injured arm.
Careful now, here comes Hardy.
Inverted atomic drop. Then a double leg, but Joe able to fight him off.
Great counter, great counter. Oh, what a clothesline. And he hung it up there.
It's impressive for Hardy to have the power and strength to take Joe down with the clothesline, especially this deep in the match, as much punishment as Hardy has had to suffer.
Great impact on that clothesline, Mike, and you see both men are down here. Turning point of the match. You might assume whoever gets to their feet first might gain an advantage. We shall see.
Again, it's all about one thing, gaining the victory and moving on to the finals. Momentum off the ropes behind the clothesline. Couple of right hands, but that momentum of Hardy quickly stopped by Joe. This time, The backsplash, the senton does not work. And Hardy has an answer.
And Hardy's not done. Look at this.
Jeff covers, far leg hook.
Oh! Jeff Hardy seconds away, a second away from being in the finals tonight. Oh, Joe might have been, I'm sorry, Hardy might have been going for the twist of fate.
Sure what it looked like. Whisper in the wind. It's the move that he used Thursday to the arm of Joe that set up the submission. And this time it almost sets up the pinfall victory, but not enough.
Yes, that whisper in the wind, but when he hit it on Thursday night on Impact, it hit Joe's forearm. That was injured already from the steel chair shot weeks prior from Magnus. So this time it hit its mark on the body of Joe. Joe able to kick out, and Hardy's not done. Oh, Hardy might be done now.
Power game of Samoa Joe enables him to take control.
He's signaling right there for that muscle buster. He couldn't even put his other arm up, his left arm. Did you notice that?
I saw that. Is it going to inhibit Joe's ability to go for the muscle buster, where he's got to get Jeff Hardy up to the corner and up to the top?
Got to just imagine he's got tons of numbness in that left arm due to that fracture in his forearm. So he's basically a one-arm man, is Joe, here in this match. So can he hit this muscle buster? Well, there goes that toughness. Fighting out of it is Hardy. Boom! Oh, the twist still out of nowhere! What a whiplash-like motion there, Mike.
Looked like he had a DDT in mind. That didn't work. Hardy able to improvise and come up with the twist of fate. Headed up to the top, the quick recovery by Joe.
God.
As Hardy's crouched in the corner.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
A bad landing for Hardy. Again, who is going to move on to the finals in the Bound for Glory series? At this point, Samoa Joe appears to be in the driver's seat. Muscle buster now. This is in the wheelhouse of the Samoan. Wait a minute. Quick roll up by Hardy. Count two. No.
Oh, headlock, take that, go for that armbar. That submission.
Has the head seized, has the arm seized at the same time. Same move that he won with on Thursday against Joe.
He's got him. He's got Joe locked.
Tap out.
He's got to tap here with that fracture in the arm. Come on, Joe.
If Joe taps, he loses a shot at the world title at Bound for Glory. Joe uses his weight, his knowledge of submissions to roll over. Oh, now Joe's shoulders are down. Oh, and the 3 count gets Hardy the win.
Wow.
Your winner, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy!
What a match. Congratulations right there to Jeff Hardy, advancing in the Bound for Glory Series Finals. Tough sledding right there for Samoa Joe. Tough way to go down. No shame in that. Just got outmoved, that's all. Sometimes that happens. Counter after counter. Jeff Hardy, one-upsmanship, got it. Could have went either way, Mike.
Saw the look on the face of the Samoan submission machine as the realization sets in that in defeat, he's no longer in the running for the world title shot at Bound for Glory. Referee Brian Hebner raises the hand, the arm of the victorious charismatic enigma as we go back for another look.
Well, just a stellar matchup here between two tremendous champions, two former world champions, I should say. And it just was back and forth for both of the match. Joe, as we said, going into this match with a pretty serious injury in that left arm. And I think once Hardy was able to lock on that version of an anaconda vice, that submission hold right here, that really slowed down everything Joe had. He went for a pin here. Excellent counter, though, by Hardy to advance and be victorious into the finals tonight of the Bound for Glory Series. What a match.
To the finals. Charismatic Enigma is on his way. And ladies and gentlemen, it is Mike Tenay, it's Taz. We welcome you to our No Surrender pay-per-view. Great way to kick off this live event. What a win by Jeff Hardy.
I agree, Mikey. Listen, this Bound for Glory series has been great from the beginning. All the matches, everything, and what a great semifinal match. This is a perfect way to button up, almost button up. We're going to button it up tonight, the Bound for Glory series.
That the first of 2 matches in the Bound for Glory series when it comes to the semifinals tonight. We'll also have the finals here. Still to come, it's Bully Ray and the Cowboy James Storm.
Yeah, I mean, that one there is there's history between those 2 men, not just in the tag team realm, one-on-ones, and they're going heads up one-on-one tonight. Bully Ray, James Storm, the winner will face Jeff Hardy tonight in the finals.
And speaking of James Storm, the Cowboy is standing by backstage with our broadcast colleague, JB.
Thank you very much, Mike and Taz. We are here backstage reading your tweets, your online feedback, hashtag no surrender. And with Bound for Glory just a month away tonight, it's the culmination of a 3-month journey known as the Bound for Glory series. Tonight, the journey for my guest at this time has been well over a year. The Cowboy James Storm, you step into the ring tonight as the points leader into the semifinals, and you got to pick your opponent.
You know, I chose Bully Ray for a reason. Bully, do you remember last year it came down to you and I didn't get the job done. This year, JB, I right the wrong. I beat you this time, Bully. It's written in the stars. This is my time. This is my destiny. I have led the whole Bound for Glory series. And after I beat you, then I move on to you, Jeff Hardy. I know how good you are. Hell, you're one of the only guys to beat me in the Bound for Glory series. But I've gotten better. I've lived and I've learned. It's my time to be Bound for Glory. Sorry about your damn luck.
The winner to face Jeff Hardy in the finals tonight, Cowboy James Storm versus Bully Ray. It's now here at No Surrender.
And let's take a look at the updated graphic, the updated bracket. You see the advancement of Jeff Hardy. Hardy moves to the finals. Now we find out who Jeff will face in the shot for the World Heavyweight title at Bound for Glory.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is the second Bound for Glory Series semifinal match. Introducing first from Hell's Kitchen, New York, Bully Ray!
Bully Ray in a must-win situation tonight, just like he was Thursday night on Impact Wrestling when he defeated RVD. He beat Rob Van Dam. It was winner in, loser out. Again, high pressure, high stakes for Bully Ray right here, right now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is it.
Once and I'll say it again, it don't matter where you start. It matters where you finish. I plan on finishing in Phoenix.
Well, I agree with what Bully Ray just said right there. It don't matter where you start, it matters where you finish. The question is, can Bully Ray finish right here tonight, right now, against Storm? Remember, as Storm said, too, Storm picked this man to face him tonight. So, you know, I mean, you got to figure that Storm's got some sort of confidence in his back pocket against Bully Ray.
Sorry about your damn luck. I'm a creek swimming, moonshine.
And his opponent, from Leesburg, Tennessee, the Cowboy, James Storm!
The Cowboy, he ended up in first place. That gave him the opportunity, as Taz just pointed out, to handpick his opponent. You said James Storm may have confidence that he can beat Bully Ray. But keep in mind that the key loss for Storm in the Bound for Glory series was to Bully Ray, so maybe it's revenge in the mind of the Cowboy James Storm, trying to get back that loss.
Let me tell you, look, no disrespect to the Cowboy. I got to give you my opinion here, okay? I'm going to pick the guy that I think I could beat. I'm not going to try and prove a point.
Okay.
I'm not going to, it's not about my ego. I'm going to try and face the guy that I can beat to go on into the finals. That's what I'm going to do. Now, I don't know. I mean, obviously Storm thinks he could beat Bully Ray. I would assume that, or is he just trying to prove a point? I don't know.
Well, so much of sports is about matchups. Certain individuals that you think maybe your game gives you that advantage. And maybe that's what Storm was thinking.
I would assume so. Listen, James Storm, obviously a very successful man in our industry, and here in Impact Wrestling, he knows what he's doing. Okay, I know that, but, well, Bully Ray, he's a player. He's a big, rugged, nasty man, so you got to be careful.
And over the course of the past several years, these two individuals have been in the ring on many, many occasions. I would say primarily as tag team opponents.
Wow. That just shut up Bully Ray, which is tough to do, and he's not even mic'd, by the way, folks. That was just him talking loud.
No microphone required.
He just spit on me!
And the Bully upset that he didn't get what he feels is the proper respect that he deserves from the Cowboy, James Storm.
I don't think he likes that sign. I don't like that sign. Yeah, he's not a fan of that sign.
I think if I'm Bully Ray, and I'm 2 wins away from a shot at the World Heavyweight title, I think I better be focused on my opponent and not worried about a ringside sign.
Well, at least Bully Ray don't have to wrestle a sign, because that sign was unrippable. He just lost to that sign. He did.
On the other hand, in terms of focus, while we just said Bully might not have it here in the opening minute, I've never seen James Storm so determined and so focused to prove a point and to do one thing: to become World Heavyweight Champion once again. He was at that career crossroads, and he announced to the world that he was coming back for the Bound for Glory series, and he announced that he was going to win that Bound for Glory series before it started. Started off with the gauntlet win, picked up the 20 points, and was barely topped from that point forward.
Yeah, but Mike, I mean, listen, you can say the same thing about Bully Ray. He wants to go on to Arizona, to Phoenix, and compete for the World Heavyweight Championship also.
True.
It's not just about Storm and his quest. What, Storm's the only guy with a quest?
No.
Everybody has a quest.
No, but he made it so public, and then to be able to watch the past 3 months, starting with the 20-point victory in the gauntlet, and going forward, that's the focus, that's the determination from James Storm. That was, to me, at an all-time peak for him personally, especially when it comes to his singles wrestling career.
Bully Ray, he's got to get in the zone here. He's a little hot-headed. He's got to stay focused. Double chop, smacked in the face again. Look at Storm. He is all over Bully.
Right after right to the top of the head. Oh, Bully fired off, shot off with impact diagonally into the corner. And the Bully.
Oh, watch his first day, new feet. Careful. Watch that, Bully. Got problems with the Kevlar signs, problems with the wiring.
He's 0 for 2.
He's better off in the ring with Storm. Getting his ass kicked on the outside.
Might be sound strategy on the part of the Bully to slow Storm down. Stop the offense.
Well, that's what you want to do. I mean, and you see Storm, he's not chasing after Bully. Bully's said he's bleeding. His forehead's got a little trickle of blood. I don't know how that happened.
Bully Ray trying to dictate the pace against James Storm, and that's so important in any wrestling match, but especially when you get to a match of this magnitude, of this importance, to have the ability to dictate that pace.
Well, you see what Bully did there? He slowly opened up the rib cage of Storm and just threw a hellacious body shot, and that was enough to take the wind out of the sails as the cliche goes. Whoa! I want to refrain from stop chopping Storm.
A fired up Cowboy comes flying across the ring. And the corner mount right hands, fully supported by the crowd here live tonight at No Surrender. Again to the back as Bully Ray goes into the turnbuckles.
That hurts. Got all those little bones in your fingers. Even though Bully's got hands, his fingers are like sausage. You ever see how big and...
No?
Yeah, he stomped on his hands. Good way to break a guy's fingers. Sausage fingers.
Sausage fingers. Capzilla The sausage fingers. Rake of the eyes by the Bully. Not a surprise that he would go to these tactics to turn the match in his favor.
Yeah, this is what, you know, Bully Ray brings to the dance. Bully, once he gets that advantage, he'll just keep beating on you. He just loves to do it. He's in tremendous condition, this Bully. His cardio's great. He'll keep pressure on. Whoa! Except for that right here.
Big time. Back body drop. Followed by the running clothesline. Here's the pin attempt. Cowboy with the leg hook for 2.
You got to assume Jeff Hardy is watching this match right now. Backstage, trying to see who's going to get the advantage, who's going to win this thing, who am I facing tonight in the finals of the Bound for Glory series.
Quick stop as the steel steps come into play. Jeff Hardy has to be the most interested observer in this building tonight, because as Taz just pointed out, he's already made his way into the final. Oh! Cowboy went for the last call super kick, got hung up in the ropes.
Jammed up
He was defenseless there.
Well, he went for the last call super kick, and I don't know if it looked like he knotted up he got jammed up, his leg did. I don't know if his hamstring got knotted up or what. It was an awkward motion, because he thought that kick was going to connect with Bully's body, but it connected with a turnbuckle.
Well, we're going to have to see how this plays out, but potentially this really could be a game changer in this match. In terms of the complexion of the match, it seemed like Storm was right there. Everything that Storm wanted to do, he was able to do. Had the Bully on the defensive, but now after missing the last call super kick, it's the Bully back in the driver's seat.
Look at that, just a big, strong, nothing fancy about it. Old-fashioned bear hug right there. Works to perfection. Got that wide base, does Bully Ray. Big, strong upper body, big, strong legs, squeezing the life out of Storm.
It's about inflicting pain and punishment at the same time, trying to take the wind away from Storm, who fights back, boxes the ears of Bully Ray, but then the big boot stops the Cowboy in his tracks. Drop down, pin, and 2.
Impressive kick out by the Cowboy there. Was that boot by Bully. That big boot got it. It's marked perfectly.
The Bully stalking the second that Storm gets to his feet. He's taken high overhead with the release suplex. Off the vertical, it's the Bully pin attempt for another 2 count.
A little different variation of a vertical suplex where Bully Ray kind of shot like a high crotch while Storm was getting thrown over with the throw. Very impressive quick hands by Bully. That puts more oomph into the suplex. Most folks don't realize that.
Very effective move. As are these big overhand rights. Intimidation factor. It's all a part of the strategy of Bully Ray, whether it's his opponent or the referee, Earl Hebner.
Earl Hebner, yeah.
Well, senior officials, looks like he's not going to be intimidated.
Well, he's got a temper issue. That's well documented about Earl Hebner. He's got issues. I digress. Oof.
All the way to Bully Ray. Behind the move in the corner.
That's a straight punch right to the head and face area of the Cowboy. Look at Bully Ray here, just gonna wear out Storm. Storm's eating those punches, man.
Bully goes to that second rope mount. In an effort to have more behind the punches. But Storm, yeah, he's got other ideas.
Don't stay there too long, Storm. That's dangerous.
Speaking of dangerous, powerbomb down, Storm on top. Well, that's an impressive move.
Very. I don't know what's more impressive, the lower body strength of the Cowboy or his nasal passage. That was, no rent district there. Good gosh. But right now, both men trading here. Look at this, just trading punches. Look at the physicality. Bringing it, showing the importance of who wants to advance to the finals tonight to face Jeff Hardy.
Storm heads into the corner. Oh, elevated to the apron. Cowboy with the kick. How quick does Storm get to the top? Here's the crossbody into the pin.
There we go.
And just two.
Great camera work right there, showing that high crossbody off the top. Bully Ray, he got lit up.
Whoa.
With that side slam by the
That's
Bully.
straight into a pin. And with both legs hooked, it's tougher for Storm to kick out, but he does it.
Yeah, Bully definitely thought he was going to capture the victory there and go on to face the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy tonight. Oh, look at us go for crucifix.
Yeah, crucifix drop down into the pin. Not enough. Again, the big boot attempt. Storm saw it coming. And Storm able to catch the Bully. Kick to the back of the head. It rocked him. Didn't take him down. Oh, contact made with the referee, and Earl Hebner got splashed by the flying James Storm.
Well, yeah. Bully get out of the way last second. Look at this. Look at this Bubba Bomb. Oh!
Out of the full Nelson. It's the Bubba Bomb delivered by Bully Ray as Storm powered down on his spine and back.
The referee, I mean, Hebner, and he really got nailed hard inadvertently there by the Cowboy. We got to get somebody. Oh, there's another ref here. Here we go.
Referee Stifler in and counts two as Bully had his weight leaning back on Storm in the pin attempt.
Wow, Earl Hebner really, the ref got lit up. Bully Ray, though, just got to keep going. Just keep forge ahead here to try to win this thing.
Bully from the middle rope.
Oh, my God!
Nobody home on the backsplash attempt off the ropes by Bully Ray. Who's going to capitalize? Storm and the Bully. First it's Storm to his feet. Oh! He went for a flying forearm this time, and referee Stifler knocked to the floor. The hell?
Wow. Well, I mean, listen again. Deja vu all over again. I mean, Bully got out of the way, and now Storm takes out, inadvertently, another referee. That was worse than the first one on Hebner. Holy crap.
Storm going to try and revive our senior official. Don't turn your back. Whoa, swinging a miss with the clothesline. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Oh, and again. Contact. Oh. There it is. Let's call super. Got him. Storm's got the pin. And you hear the crowd counting the three.
With no ref. Storm, another ref.
Storm should have the pin to win.
He sure should.
What the hell? Bobby Roode? We haven't seen Bobby Roode in weeks. Oh, my God! Oh, not again! Bobby Roode cracks. He smashes the beer bottle over the head of Storm. He drapes the arm of the Bully on top. And Hebner counts three. Oh, my God.
Your winner, Bully Ray!
Oh, my God. What just a funky turn of events. Bobby Roode makes his return. Bully Ray advances to the finals. Storm is out. The referee and Bully Ray both, I'm telling you, they had no clue what Roode did with that beer bottle. Completely destroying the back of the head of the Cowboy.
And think about it. This is how the bad blood between Bobby Roode and James Storm all started when Roode won the world title months and months ago.
Well, yeah, this is where the first shot on referee Hebner, where Bully got out of the way and then Storm inadvertently hit him. And then here, second referee Stifler comes out. He gets nailed when Bully gets out of the way by Storm. And then Bully's down out like a light. Hebner's trying to get revived. While his back is turned, Roode makes his return. Crushes that beer bottle on the head of the Cowboy. Thanks to Roode, Storm eliminated from the Bound for Glory series. Bully goes on tonight to face Hardy in the finals for the Bound for Glory series.
Yes, just when it looked like the Cowboy James Storm was going to advance, that we were going to have Hardy versus Storm, Bobby Roode comes out and screws the Cowboy James Storm.
Well, you see it there. Plain and simple, no matter if you like the way it was done or not. I mean, it kind of, I just can't believe that Bobby Roode came back like that. But anyway, the finals tonight, Hardy, Bully Ray, winner, gets an opportunity in Phoenix at Bound for Glory for the world title.
Shocking turn of events here tonight at No Surrender. We do now know it will be Bully Ray versus Jeff Hardy in the finals of the Bound for Glory series tonight in the main event at No Surrender. We want to know, who do you think will win? Include hashtag No Surrender in your tweets, and we will be reading them backstage tonight. My guest at this time, the Knockouts champion, Miss Tessmacher, set to defend against Tara. It's teacher versus student tonight for your Knockouts championship.
Yeah, it's a big match and probably one of the most important matches in my career to me. For those of you who don't know the background between Tara and I, she is truly my best friend. She's been my mentor. She has taken me under her wing and taught me everything I need to know out there in that ring. We became the Knockouts Tag Champs together, and today I would not have this championship on my arm if it wasn't for her. She has led me the entire way, and I owe it to her. I'm the wrestler I am today because of her. So I needed to know if I could beat her. I called her out earlier this month on Open Fight Night because I had to prove myself, and I lost fair and square, and that was really, really hard on me. Brooke Hogan wanted this match. I needed this match to prove that I am the best, that I can beat Tara, that the student can beat the teacher, and I'm willing to bet on it.
So coming up next here at No Surrender, Miss Tessmacher versus Tara.
And here we go. Time for the first of 3 championship matches tonight at No Surrender. Knockouts title, it's on the line. Tessmacher and Tara, and we're going to preview this Knockouts championship matchup with the tail of the tape. It was recently on Impact Wrestling when the mentor defeated the pupil. Tara pinned best friend and Knockouts champ Miss Tessmacher in a non-title match. With over a decade of in-ring experience under her belt, Tara holds a major advantage over the current champ. Tessmacher may need to vary her game plan, come up with something new and different tonight. Miss Tessmacher, she needs to answer the lingering doubt that she has when it comes to competing against her longtime tag team partner. The question remains, is she good enough to defeat her teacher? The exam is now.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Knockout Championship. Introducing first from San Bernardino, California, Tara!
I'd like to point out that our ring announcer, the lovely Christy Hemme, looks gorgeous tonight. I'll be the gentleman of the announce team and point that out.
Christy Hemme looks gorgeous, as does the challenger tonight, Tara. And while you're at it, why don't you point out our Knockouts referee, Tara Terrell. Go right ahead.
Hot, red hot, red hot. Love it. Love the referee outfit. She should referee every match. Next.
What do you mean every match?
Every match.
Every Knockouts match or every match, period?
Well, we almost needed her in that last match. We're running out of refs. Tara, she's got the whole leather zipper thing going on there.
Leather zipper
What
thing.
the? Wait a minute.
And her opponent from Houston, Texas, the Knockout Champion, Miss Tessmacher!
First title reign for Miss Tessmacher. Came in the victory at Slammiversary in her home state of Texas. And she won that title back recently on Impact Wrestling. That after the executive in charge of the Knockouts, Brooke Hogan, made the announcement that Earl Hebner was no longer going to be officiating Knockouts matches. That's what brought Tara Terrell to the dance. And now it's title time.
Yep, well, they say everything's bigger in Texas, Mike. And yep.
That confirms it.
What we heard, the Knockouts champ, Miss Tessmacher, basically say, listen, Tara's my best friend. She's my mentor. I owe her the world. I owe her everything. She taught me everything I know. That's great. But what it's about is being a champion, defending that lovely title that Tara Terrell, our referee's holding over her head. You got to put that all aside, that whole teacher thing, the whole respect thing. Once the ding, ding, ding happens, it's about you, Miss Tessmacher, not the challenge.
Sounds like you may have been in this situation in the past.
No.
No. Thanks.
I haven't, but I know people that have. So anyway, here we go.
I'm sure you had a time when you had a former tag team partner.
Nobody liked me. Nobody liked me at all.
That's, are you kidding? That's been established for the last 25 years.
Every tag team partner I have had have hated me. But anyway, right now, can Tara take advantage of a little bit of less experience Knockouts champion Miss Tessmacher? Can she exploit? Did the teacher show the student all of the tricks of the trade? That's the question. You gonna answer the question, or you're not gonna?
Well, I'm not gonna answer that question. These two are gonna answer the question. Don't look at me to go out there and wrestle the match. This is all about Miss Tessmacher and Tara to determine the Knockouts title.
Oh, okay, hot. I'm just asking. But right now, Miss Tessmacher just trying. Wow, a hell of a cartwheel there, and how that great switch right there by Tara. Great job.
Beautiful application of the top wrist lock.
Yes, beautiful.
As Tessmacher bridges back and going to try and fight off the wrist lock attempt by Tara. Wisely using the ropes, able to flip her way up into an advantage, but then Tara right there with the arm drag.
Again, experience and strength advantage goes to the challenger in Tara. Probably the strongest knockout on our roster is Tara, so you must be careful. Oh, great headlock takedown right there. Great job.
Maintaining control is the champ, neutralizing the challenger with that side headlock. Power behind the shoulder block. And a
nice.
quick leg sweep.
Again, a little bit of hesitation. Teacher takes advantage of the student. I like this little dog or catty cat. What do you call it? Catty cat? What's the expression?
Don't even go there.
All right.
Again, back to the basics with the side headlock. And this is almost what you would expect when you have the two individuals that know each other so well, that you're going to have a feeling out process here in the early going.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, I really feel that the challenger, Tara, she's just playing a little game with the champion. She's showing her, listen, I'm stronger than you, I'm more experienced than you, and I can take you.
Backslide,
oh, here we go.
to a pin, and Taryn Terrell counts too. I think it's also a case where nobody wants to make that first real crucial mistake that can be capitalized on and taken advantage of. This Mahi straw cradle, quick roll through.
Good counter though.
Yeah, the momentum of the strength, as you pointed out, of Tara was in play there. Because while it looked like Tessmacher had the edge with the pin attempt, Tara just continued the momentum and rolled her through and sent her out to the floor.
Well, that's the thing, to your point, with any kind of a rolling type of pinfall or pin attempt, if you know how to keep that momentum going, you could counter to counter. So it's the counter to pin, I should say. So we saw Tara do that and see the sign of respect from Tara.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
maybe not.
Don't sleep on that. Oh. Quick pin for Tara leads to 2.
Wow. Tessmacher getting a little angry. She got schoolgirl there by Tara. She didn't expect that.
It's all about the competition anyway. A competitive series of arm drags from the champ.
Tessmacher's got all of that arm bar too, really cranking that pressure on that arm.
Just one thing to talk about how...
Oh, whoa, wait. What a referee, Taryn Terrell, really getting herself in the middle of the action here.
That's one thing you have to see. You have to give Taryn Terrell credit from the moment that she was...
Give her anything she wants.
Put in the position by Brooke Hogan.
I'll give her whatever you want.
She has been right there. Called everything right down the middle.
Daddy.
Oh, look at that. Explosive move by the champ, and Tessmacher laying in the rights.
Yeah, this thing, all of a sudden, I think that mutual respect and friendship BFF thing is kind of getting thrown out the window. Wait a minute.
Whoa. Leg strength of Tessmacher takes Tara down. Like, I mean, this best friend thing, like you said, can only go so far when you've got the Knockouts title at stake.
Not quite sure what was going on there, but right now, beautiful clothesline, followed up by another one by the Knockouts champ.
Yeah, we know what's going on here.
Oh, yeah.
Champ going to try and follow up the edge, but it's countered and reversed. Springing back out of the corner with a clothesline that connected.
And this is what the knockout champ, Tessmacher, man, she brings that energy. brings that gumption. Oh, block by Tara, and then follows up with a elbow right in the upper back of Tessmacher.
Powerful strike with the elbow. Challenger charges in. Now has Tessmacher where she wants her. Gonna bring her up to her shoulders. Oh, straight down. Side slam style with the far leg.
New champ. Oh,
nope.
I thought Tessmacher was out. I thought we were just about to crown a new Knockouts champion in Tara. Again, look at the strength of Tara with ease, just putting the Knockouts champ on top of the top turnbuckle.
Going to try and continue to exploit.
Oh, look at this. We saw
size
this
and power edge right here on the corner.
Superplex. We've seen this out of Tara. Boom!
Yeah, led to the win in the non-title match. A pin attempt, and this time Tessmacher able to get the shoulder up just before 3. Tara back on top again for 2.
She's like kind of enraged a little bit with that second cover. Look at Tara. She's like, why can't I pin this girl? Tara definitely frustrated. You can see it in her face. She more or less was like thinking, it seemed, Tessmacher, just stay down. I don't want to hurt you. She just said, don't let me do this, and she's going to hit this Widow's Peak, Mike.
Well, she went for the Widow's Peak, her finisher. Instead, the roll through by Tessmacher. Shoulders of Tara. Down for 3. Tessmacher keeps the title and gets the win over her teacher.
Your winner and still knockout champion, Miss Tessmacher.
Wow, congrats right there to Tessmacher for retaining her title. And I'll tell you, I really believe, in my opinion, that Tara, when she went for that Widow's Peak, I think she kind of let her temper get the better of her. She kind of lost her cool a little bit. She was very angry that she couldn't pin her after the superplex. Well, maybe they're not as good as friends as they were. You saw that handshake in disgust.
Interesting post-match reaction from Tara. Tessmacher, yeah, she finds out she can get the win over Tara. And now it's time for our direct impact of the night. It's brought to you by Direct Auto Insurance. This will document it.
See right here, look, boom, that side slam. Great job by Tara, not able to get the win.
And that is tonight's direct impact of the night, brought to you by Direct Auto Insurance. For a free quote, call 877-GO-DIRECT or visit directgeneral.com. Well, she ended those lingering doubts that she had, whether she could beat her teacher. Student does it, gets the return match victory. Tonight at No Surrender, Miss Tessmacher remains the Knockouts champion.
Hold it right there. What's going on? You ruined tonight, Rude. I didn't do anything. You're going to jail, and if I can get in Storm's head, I hope you rot in jail. Go to jail for what? Get him out of here. Screw you, Hogan. Get these two apart. That's it. Get them apart. Show you, Hogan. Get both of them out of here. Get both of their asses out of here. Get them out of here. Get his ass out of here. I'm going to kill you. Get both of them out of here. Get his ass out of here. Get both of these out. Get them out of here. Come on. Take him out that door. Get him out. Get him out that door. Get him out. This is legit.
Aces and ace. I've always been a man who gives credit where credit is due. He had 6 men single me out in this ring and smash my arm. I don't need to be medically cleared to fight.
You guys are making our job really, really easy. Now you talk about wanting to fight us, wanting to face us, man to man. We're having way too much fun.
I'm standing in the middle of this ring all by myself, the world heavyweight champion.
One thing Aces Nate's always does is we do things on our time and our terms, and we say what we're going to do, and we do it.
The guy that has an X forehead. So it's real obvious to me this is what you want. Well, if that's what you want, it's sitting right here. I'm sitting right here. I want whoever's behind this to step in this ring and fight me.
Oh, you want this piece of crap back? The arm breaker? My champion gets him this Sunday at No Surrender.
So I'm holding out my end of the bargain. I am here all by myself. Now it's time for you guys to hold up your end of the bargain.
The TNA World Champion Austin Aries challenges a member of Aces and Eights at No Surrender.
Wow, that was a powder keg that exploded in the back with Bobby Roode and James Storm.
Yeah, and we get word that basically both those men, Storm and Bobby Roode, they were hauled off in separate cop cars, and I guess they got locked up. They got arrested.
Speaking of a powder keg, here comes a man who's ready for a fight. The World Heavyweight Champion, Austin Aries. We saw at the conclusion of Thursday night's Impact Wrestling Live when he promised to have that fight tonight with the arm breaker from Aces and Eights.
I know you guys are used to seeing me come out here looking my stylish self, whether that's wearing a fancy blazer or my cape. I know you people are used to and accustomed to me walking out here with the World Heavyweight Championship. But you see, tonight it's not about any of that bullshit. This ain't gonna be a wrestling match. There's no referee. There's no World Heavyweight Championship. There's no pinfalls. There's no submission. There's only pain, and there's only payback. Aces and Eights, you want to declare war on Austin Aries? Well, that's fine, because I am the god of war. And the only rules of engagement in war are there are no rules. So whatever you have in store tonight, bring it on. I am ready for you. I am waiting right here. So it's time for you to hold up your end of the bargain. Send your big goon out here, because he might kick my ass, but he's gonna have to.
You gotta love it. It's all about the physicality. No need for a referee. No need for an official. Challenge issued. It was accepted Thursday night.
Well, nothing like a good old-fashioned fight.
We had a deal on Thursday. Hey, I've got all night. I've got nothing else on my schedule. So let's go. Yeah, now it's on. Come on.
Well, Aces and Eights, they've made it very clear that they do things on their time. And I guess their time is now.
Well, that's that arm breaker dude, man, from Aces and Eights.
This guy.
That's a big dude, and he can go. We've seen this guy. He's a violent henchman for Aces and Eights. So got to get in the ring, man. Get down and knuckle up.
Aries is right on him. Every time he tries to slide under the ropes.
Yeah, it's pissing him off. It's good, man. It's a good way to get into the guy's head.
Yeah.
Get up a load of size to the guy.
After everything that we have put up with from the Aces and Eights for the past several months, let's get this fight going right here with our world champion.
Well, Aries just chilling on the top rope, saying, "Come on in, homie. Let's go."
Opens the door. Oh! Smart move that time.
How quick? How quick?
Sliding kick. Aries flies. My God.
Well, that is the TNA World Heavyweight Champ. He'll let it fly, baby. He will let it fly.
And the fight, yeah, it's on. Steel post used by Aries.
Austin Aries, always full throttle, non-stop, brings it. Look at those body shots, Mike.
I want to see Aries not only get those shots in, those punches to the head, the punches to the body, but at the same time, let's see who the hell this guy is.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, backhands, round kicks, all sorts of stuff. Aries pulling out all the stops.
Been trying to figure out for months who's under the masks, who's behind the aces and eights, who's
Here we go, Mike. He's gonna pull it off.
Take
see if I can see his
mask
eyes.
off.
Trying to see if I can see.
We're getting a better look at this big guy.
Oh, God. Holy crap. What a low blow. Yeah, this is not a match. No referee here. It's just a fight. So rules, forget about rules. That's a big, bad hombre.
And Aries, took a very nasty spill out to the floor. Champ having a tough time recovering. But you know there's still fight left in Aries if there's any way physically possible. But before Aries can even get into the ring, the big guy, the arm breaker, connects with the right, and now this is a trouble spot for Aries.
This guy knows what he's doing. Just watching the way he moves, the way he punches, the way he kicks. He don't rush into things. He's obviously a massive mountain of a man, calculating every blow that he throws.
This is where the situation for Austin Aries could get dangerous in a hurry.
Oh, you can just hear the skull, the face of the world champion, Austin Aries, smashed into those steel steps.
Sick sound that echoed throughout the impact zone. And now Aries is trapped in the corner.
Look at those punches. Nasty.
God, look at the size of this guy. See the power behind that clothesline, just about decapitated the world champ.
Just stalking around, taking his time, is this arm breaker dude from Aces and Eights. I think this might be the beginning of the end right here of our world champion, buddy.
This is tough to watch. Our world champion get a beating like this. Hell yeah, that's one way to do it. Aries with powder to the face and eyes. He had blinds. The big arm breaker. And now he's eating forearms one after the other.
I love it. Aries coming prepared to a street fight. Way to get it done.
You do it. Full head of steam behind that drop kick.
Aries is not done. He's not done.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Champ way up top. That's a long haul. Long distance fight by Aries.
Heavy left hand right there by the world heavyweight champion. Not playing games right here, Mike.
Fight continues up the ramp.
Well, that's good. That turnaround, that powder helped Aries immensely. Aries was going to be toasted. Looked like this arm-breaker guy was going to hit like a big powerbomb of sorts.
Whoa, 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 look out! Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. Oh, man, Aries' face really crashed into that apron.
You saw it and you heard the crash landing. And now this big arm breaker from Aces and Eights. Look out.
Well, yeah, this is
if you think back.
Well, this is where I guess Hogan ended up giving him that name on breaker.
Right.
We heard Hogan on the phone with one of the Aces and Eights guys this past Thursday in Impact. He called him the arm breaker because he tried to break Aries' arm against a guardrail on the top rope recently on Impact. Oh my God, Aries, don't even turn around, dude.
Look out, look out!
Oh!
The champ, did he hit him with the roll of coins?
He might have. I
think it's a roll. I think it was a roll of coins.
You're right.
Aries did come prepared for a fight. Hell yeah! You think he can get him up? For the buster! Oh my God! He got that big arm breaker way up in the air, and he dropped him right on his skull. What a brain buster! Take that mask off. Take it off.
Who is it? Let's see. Who is it?
Find out right now. Wait a minute, this was supposed to be a fair fight. This was supposed to be one-on-one. But damn it, you can't trust the Aces and Eights.
Oh, watch your back. Look at the big dude with the hood.
Look at the numbers that they've got. Taz, I'm trying to count. He must have.
They're coming out of the woodwork.
8, 9, 10 guys. Come on, the locker room. He needs help. And the locker room empties. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's war time.
I love it. This is about a common enemy. It makes for these very unique, very strange pairings, putting people together. But the Impact Wrestling locker room, they're fighting for their lives against the Aces and Eights.
Our locker room unites again. You have to. It's these Aces and Eights, they're coming out of the woodwork. They're playing for keeps.
You gotta fight fire with fire when it comes to Aces and Eights. And you're right, the Impact Wrestling locker room, they band together.
I think Hardy just got dropped. I couldn't see what happened to him. The guy with the hood, there was so much action going on. Something happened.
I didn't see it.
But,
well over.
Oh, I'll tell you, man,
Yeah.
Hogan's had his hands full with this tonight.
Our general manager, he's got it up to here with Aces and Eights, and he has had his hands full with everything that's gone down. And Hook's got the baseball bat.
It's like, you know, losing control of this night is Hogan. That's why he's got to be careful. Aces and Eights. Again, supposed to be just a street fight, one-on-one with the arm breaker guy in Aries. It exploded.
All right, that's it. Get those scums out of here. Lock this place down. Lock all the...
Jeff's hurt.
Hey, guys, we need some help. Get some medics out here. Hardy's hurt. Hurry up, come on.
I knew I saw the one guy with the hood, the black hood over his mask. I couldn't see what he did, though. I just saw he did something to Jeff Hardy.
The trainers have come from the back to attend to Jeff Hardy, and looking at the monitor here.
Looks like looking at his shoulder.
Shoulder and elbow, the arm, but yeah, mostly looks like they're focusing on the shoulder.
Security, lock every damn entrance and every exit around this building. I want this place locked down. Somebody call the cops. I want the cops here also. Call them now. Officials in the back, I want this place locked down. Come on, Hardy.
What is going on, Mike? What? Hardy getting our trainer walking out of here with Jeff Hardy.
Trying to take a look and see. You're right, they're taking Hardy to the back.
It's a shoulder, Mike. I'd see them grabbing, they were working towards his shoulder.
Wow, a night that has been absolutely out of control.
Hogan wants this place locked down.
We're going to lock this thing down. I just watched as Jeff Hardy was taken to the back. The trainers.
We're getting word, Mike.
Do we have it?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting word that the truck has a shot as to what happened with Jeff Hardy as we take a look at the video. Here it is.
Oh, he long darted.
Oh, my
God. Left shoulder right to the steel pulse. Yeah, I couldn't. live, I couldn't see exactly what the hell it was, but you see, man, Jeff's shoulder really got driven to that post hard, man.
And this is Jeff Hardy, who is scheduled to compete later tonight in the finals of the Bound for Glory series.
Well, hopefully Jeff's okay and he's gonna be able to compete. That's the key.
I'm sorry, Keith. We're going to a package now.
I was listening. I couldn't even hear what he said. I don't even know.
Sanjay and Zima, X Division title package is next. A new champion will be crowned in the high-risk, high-wire spectacle known as Ultimate X. Sanjay having to get medical attention.
He has effectively been taken out in this match.
Shoulder popped out. This is my opportunity. You got to pop back in. I said, I've got to go back out there. I got to show him how it's done.
Sanjay coming back. The importance of this match evident in the fact that Sanjay Dutt coming back into play. Zima Ion putting the hairspray right into the eyes. We have a new X Division champion.
What I tell you, a league of my own. Jackasses don't run with racehorses. And tonight, I beat 3 of the most talented jackasses I've ever been in the ring with.
Don't move your arm too much. Yeah, he popped his shoulder out of the socket, so we just had to put it back in.
I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I knew I had to get back out there. I knew I had to finish the match. I knew I had to give it my all, man. I knew I had to give it 110%. This is mine. Any and all challengers, come on, bring it on. I'll beat you all, I'll turn heads, break necks, cash checks, and keep championships. I'll be back, this ain't nothing. You saw I had to get right back out there. This is just a little bump in the road. Zima, he's the new X Division champion, but I'm gonna see him again. Absolutely.
Sanjay Dutt challenges Zima Ion for the TNA X Division Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will endeavor to get an update on the condition of Jeff Hardy as we go now to this X Division Championship match.
Just trying to get, I mean, I still can't believe what's unfolding here.
The
locking this place down.
Scheduled for one fall is for the X Division Championship. Introducing first from Mumbai, India, Sanjay Dutt.
Sanjay Dutt came so close, as you saw in the preview video package, to becoming X Division Championship, the Ultimate X match at Destination X. And now, Sanjay comes back tonight in the role of the challenger. His chance to become X Division champ for the first time is now.
And his opponent from the Philippines, the X Division champion, Zima Ion.
Well, there's the very arrogant
and flamboyant
but talented X Division champion. What a Campbell's soup can of hairspray he's got. A little chicken noodle action going on. Spray the hair, a little chicken noodle, lentil.
Think Andy Warhol likes that?
Never heard of him. What? But I'll tell you.
Oh, the Campbell's soup art?
Right, this kid can get it done, though. I mean, I'll tell you what, I'm a fan of our X Division champion, Zima Ion. I mean, listen, most people can't stand the guy. They hate him. Very self-centered, very arrogant, very pompous. Those are his good qualities. But he can get it done in the ring.
Yeah, he can bring it.
See right there, Sanjay Dutt, though. We saw in that package beforehand the injury he sustained last time he got an opportunity at Zima. You see he's got taped up on that right shoulder, I should say, where he had that separation of Sanjay. And speaking of shoulders, man, we're just, like we said, like Mike said, folks, we're trying to get an update about Jeff Hardy. It seemed like it was a shoulder injury from the way
looked like
big guy from Aces Ace rammed him into the steel post shoulder first.
Also the way the trainers were checking on Hardy's condition. That appears to be the case. On a night when Hulk Hogan says that we are in lockdown mode, and you certainly cannot blame our general manager.
He wants the cops here, Hulk said. I mean, and I don't blame him. I don't blame Hogan.
As quickly as this night has gotten out of hand, Hogan's got to take control.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. He really does. Well, let's sink our teeth into the X Division title match that's going on right here between two tremendous competitors. We'll go behind takedown right there by the champ.
Yeah, quick switch, but then Sanjay with the arm drag.
Oh, nice. Very cool. That's what the X Division is about. Tremendous athleticism. Some of the greatest athletes in the world.
High flying.
X Games of pro wrestling.
You're not kidding.
X Games of pro wrestling, bro.
Springing back is Sanjay. Connects with the arm drag. And then follows up with a powerful clothesline that takes Zima Ion out to the floor.
I'm just giving monikers and stuff. X Games of pro wrestling.
Throw it out there.
Right across the throat.
That was sound. Very sound move by the champ, snapping the neck, the throat of Sanjay across the top rope.
Ooh, chop right there, right into the sternum. Nothing fancy about that. Look at Sanjay. Watch out.
Wow, quick double spring.
Guys, just tremendous. I remember the first time I saw Sanjay Dutt wrestle was on TV. He was wrestling for a small promotion. I was on the road somewhere watching some TV in a hotel room at like 2 in the morning.
Whoa!
And I see this Sanjay Dutt cat, and I'm like, who is this guy? I got to meet this guy. I've been a huge fan of Sanjay since.
First, he snaps off the head scissors. Then the baseball slide drop kick connects. Oh, you want unique? Oh. You seen anything like that? Wait, did he roll on the apron?
No, it's just you are not going to see the kind of abilities, the athletic abilities, the innovation by the X Division athletes on our roster. And these are two of the best, obviously, worldwide here in Sanjay and Zima. Watch the springboard here.
Goes flying, but Zima Ion was prepared.
Right into a gut buster.
Needed the midsection.
Or gut buster. Ooh. Look at Zima. He sees that he has Sanjay right where he needs to have him. Flat in the middle of the ring. Damn near defenseless. And Zima is feeling his oats.
Quickly turns around the complexion of this match, which saw the challenger, Sanjay Dutt, looking to be in control, but just that one move. And Zima Ion gonna stack him up in the corner. Oh, you heard that slap.
Oh, what a chop right there.
The shot into the turnbuckles may be doubly effective because of the previously injured shoulder there of Sanjay Dutt.
Again, every time I look at Sanjay's shoulder and I hear you say the word shoulder, I think of Jeff Hardy, who's supposed to compete tonight in the finals of the Bound for Glory series against Bully, and we don't know what the hell is going on right now backstage, folks. We're not getting any word, any update yet on Jeff Hardy and his condition.
Champ with the suplex, float over, pin attempt, and 2. Ion just focusing his offense on the upper body here of Sanjay. Now the blatant choke.
Yeah, listen, he'll utilize the count so he doesn't get disqualified, being Zima, just to incapacitate the challenger for his title. Just right here, mobilizing Sanjay and Zima.
Yeah, continuing to work on the upper body, the head. And
well, you see, you hear that,
what's going on? This is the lockdown that Hulk Hogan called for. Our general manager, because of the out-of-control nature of tonight's No Surrender pay-per-view event, says we're putting it on lockdown tonight at the Impact Zone, and the authorities have arrived.
A lot of cops coming. Might be more dangerous than we're thinking here, Mike. What the hell's going on here? Wow, it's hard to stay focused here. Sorry,
sure is off straight into the knee of Zima Ion goes the head of Sanjay, but Zima not able to put him away. Yeah, you're right. It is tough to concentrate on this.
You see all those cop cars rolling in that first shot we saw.
General Manager Hulk Hogan insisting that we're locking down the impact zone tonight. And I think it's a sound and a good move by Hogan to try and get control of this because of how important this night is.
Well, absolutely. I mean, this is going to determine, as far as like the Bound for Glory Series final, it's going to determine.
Oh my God!
Who goes on to get an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Champion?
How did he do that?
Next month at Bound for Glory. But yeah, no, it's very impressive by Sanjay in here.
Keep your eyes still on Sanjay.
Watch out!
Oh! Zima certainly had Sanjay in his sights. Put him with the shoulder block from outside. Flips in right across the back, but then gets decked. Clothesline and elbow combination.
Good speed right there. Build up of speed by Sanjay Dutt.
Sanjay right behind. Full speed in the corner.
Oh my God.
Zima never saw that coming. Sanjay gonna go high risk, heads all the way to the top.
Look at Sanjay,
Snap it off. Hurricane Rana. Oh, missed. And then, falls right back. Moonsault pin. No.
Great exchange of maneuvers there by two amazing competitors. Sanjay Dutt almost captured the X Division title right there, Mike. Very impressive.
X Division Championship in the balance. Challenger shoved off into the corner. Able to get the elbow up when Zima came charging at him, and again charging his Zima Ion, this time connecting with the elbow.
Now here goes Zima now. Maybe he's got a superplex in mind. Oh, maybe a super duper plex off the tippy top.
Sanjay fighting.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Sanjay a couple of right hands and then used, I guess what you would call a front suplex type move.
Just dumped him, man. He just nothing fancy. Sanjay just dumped Zima Ion. Uh-oh, now what?
Oh, you want fancy?
Oh my God! Wow, what a moonsault right there up the second turnbuckle. Pulling all the stops out is Sanjay Dutt. How bad does this young man want to be?
But we got to see this again.
Champion.
Here it is.
Look at that, the second turnbuckle. Look at how smooth that, beautifully done. Throwing caution to the wind as the expression goes.
We're back live as Sanjay goes flying with the springboard. Straight into the pin, the cover, two, and shoulder up at the last second.
How close was that? You can just see Sanjay Dutt is shocked. His eyes, you can see the shock in his eyes that he didn't capture the victory and the X Division title.
Ion to his feet. Met with the back-to-back forearm shots as now they exchange.
Well, look at this, look at this.
Spring back.
Got caught like an electric chair, turned around. Oh my
God. Dropped
God.
down, powerbomb style, then rolled over, didn't go for the pin, instead going submission. Oh, he's
on
got
that shoulder.
He's got both arms seized, and you're right. He's got the one arm seized with his legs, and then he's trying to take off that shoulder brace.
Oh, look at this. Just the viciousness of Zima Ion. You can see that crazed look in his eyes.
Maniacal look.
X Division champion does not want to lose that title.
He's trying to pop that shoulder back out of the socket. I mean,
well, that's a good way to do it.
That's something that can happen. I mean, once that thing is popped out.
Sure, it's weak. Definitely the joint is weak.
It's Sanjay in serious trouble at this point in the X Division title matchup. And try and use his good arm.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Desperation move, but it pays off for Sanjay Dutt.
That was sweet. Sanjay, you got the champ right where you need him, buddy. Get on the hop, let's go.
Trying to win the X Division Championship for the first time. Here he comes, moonsault up. Oh, he went for that double foot stomp out of the moonsault. Now rolls through, pin, no, just 2. Another pin attempt by Sanjay. Shoulders the champ down for 2 again.
Look at these guys, awesome. Got him, oh!
Tremendous exchange.
Just pinfall after pinfall after pinfall.
But nobody able to get 3. Now it's
great submission here.
Sanjay's chance to turn it around. Submission with also the shoulders of Zima down on the canvas for a near fall.
Uh-oh.
Now, that move is impressive at any time in the match.
Absolutely, the abdominal strength this late in the match.
Oh, God. Straight down, face first.
Lights out.
Covers, and he keeps the title. What a hell of a match.
Your winner and still X-Division champion, Zima Ion.
Spectacular condition of Zima Ion to be able to come up with that bridge to stop the pin this deep into the match.
And he came up with it fast as hell. Young man bridged up, showed the ability, the fortitude, the toughness that he has, like him or not. Why? That Zima Ion is the X-Division champion. He brings an A-plus A game, A-plus A-plus A game all the time.
Gonna go back and document what went down tonight at No Surrender in our X-Division title matchup. That thing was spectacular. That moonsault off the post.
Again, the challenger, Sanjay Dutt, had a great showing, awesome effort by him tonight, live here at No Surrender. Came up just a tad short. It's a very tremendous X-Division champion with no confidence problem in Zima Ion.
This is what I have to have. This place needs to be totally locked down, totally secure. Nobody gets in the exits, nobody gets out the entrances. Nobody in, nobody out. Totally locked down. I need more cops. You got more guys coming?
Yes.
Okay, if anybody tries to get in or out, cuff them and drag them out of here. No, I changed my mind. Cuff them, beat them, and then drag them out of here. I want everybody you got here right now. Lock this place all night long. Lock it down. Come on, guys. Yeah, over here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking live backstage. Al Snow and our trainer looking over the left shoulder of Jeff Hardy. Obviously, a very dire situation after what happened during the fight between the TNA roster and the Aces and Eights. We do not have a specific diagnosis yet on Jeff Hardy, but we are waiting at this time for an update on Jeff Hardy and his situation.
I can give you an exact update on his condition. He's suffering from a severe lack of common sense. He's in the final of the Bound for Glory series, the most important tournament in this business, and he decides to interject himself into something like that, lets his heart lead his head. That's just typical of him, making very bad decisions when it comes to business. He let that situation get to his head, and he paid the price. And Van Dam, you let me get into your head, and now you are gonna pay the price right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Kingsland, England, Magnus.
Absolutely zero concern for Magnus when it comes to the condition of Jeff Hardy, calling it a lack of common sense, as we still do not know.
Yeah, his condition, we don't know.
There's no update, no diagnosis.
Looked to be in a lot of pain. I mean, you can see icing down that shoulder of Jeff Hardy. And how about Magnus not having any remorse at all for a fellow TNA wrestler?
And how about Magnus repeatedly sticking his nose in other people's business? Think back to interviews recently with Samoa Joe, his former tag partner that he injured, what happened with his opponent tonight on Impact Wrestling Thursday night, RVD, and now interrupting when JB's just trying to get an update on Hardy.
Yeah, I like what Magnus is doing. He's getting himself on the radar. He's getting himself on the radar. Nothing wrong with that. You don't want to be on the sidelines. He's got to get on the radar.
And his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, Rob Van Dam.
this man, Rob Van Dam. Thursday, Impact Wrestling Live. RVD being interviewed just minutes after he was eliminated from the Bound for Glory series. The cocky Brit, Magnus. Look how smug he is.
Yeah, there's definitely a swagger, I guess is a PC way to say it, that Magnus has.
I mean, swagger's one thing.
Yeah, well, Van Dam, he'll knock that swagger right out of you.
And how about the way that our general manager, Hulk Hogan, has taken control here tonight at No Surrender. The authorities are here. You saw the many police vehicles, the cops outside.
Hulk wants more.
We're secured, we're locked down. You're right, he asked for even more backup. And Hogan told the authorities, nobody comes in, nobody goes out.
Yeah, this is rapidly evolving into a wild night here at No Surrender. Oh, nice go behind takedown, and Van Dam sitting out where, well, Magnus thought he was going to float over and get himself a front headlock. Not so fast, my friend, with someone like Van Dam.
Certainly a vast difference when it comes to the in-ring styles of the two competitors. With RVD, many times you pointed out the lower body strength, the leg power of Van Dam just unequaled in our profession.
Yeah, no, Rob Van Dam, you can't explain not just his leg strength and the density in his body, but the flexibility in his body, which makes him so dangerous. And Van Dam has a very vicious, mean streak. People think he's all about good times, relax and have a good time. Let me tell you something. He's got a mean streak, and I think Magnus might experience that tonight.
That's something that you've been on the receiving end several times in
definitely.
Your career.
I got nothing but mad respect for Van Dam. I've had my ups with the man and downs with the man, and I'm proud to say he's a friend of mine, and proud to say I've competed against him. But I'm telling you, wow, he is one of the best ever. Nasty competitor.
Off the drop toe hold now. Magnus sent into the corner turnbuckles, and then the talented feet of RVD come into play, and again, the power of the kick. Van Dam hit him so hard that Magnus' momentum carried him all the way out to the floor. It's probably a break for Magnus.
Yeah, good point.
It's one thing to get kicked that hard. Well, RVD with the follow-up sliding kick, and Van Dam now going to go out and meet him outside.
Let's point out also, I think you have to point out, I should say, that an experience advantage that Van Dam has on Magnus.
Quite sizable.
Gut first. Couple of uppercuts, and watch Van Dam now, buddy.
Magnus draped over the guardrail as Van Dam sets to fly. Goes corkscrew and caught nothing but steel.
Man, Rob's knee really hit that guardrail hard. Tip your cap to Magnus, getting his body out of the way. Van Dam just crashed nastily, bad.
Opening is here now for Magnus to turn the match around. And side of the ring used by Magnus as RVD smashed, slammed back first. Magnus not afraid to point out to Van Dam and the world just how smart he is, pointing to his head. Got to keep in mind here the count from the referee as well. These two guys fighting outside, and well, Magnus wisely rolls RVD in for the pin instead of getting counted out. But still life left in Van Dam.
Well, Van Dam, there's nothing but fight back in that guy. But Magnus, you got to watch out. See that? I was going to say, he's a large young man. As Magnus.
Pin on top.
But very athletic. He moves so quick. That first step explosion he has when he shot his body off towards that rope to catch up to Van Dam was very impressive.
And that first step explosion, as you called it, is so important in pretty much every sport, especially the contact sports.
Yeah, any sport it is. I mean, definitely, that's how you get the edge. That's how you explode forward. Nice hook in that leg of that round kick, and back heel trip.
Like the strategy, too, in terms of Magnus working on the lower body of Van Dam.
Sure. I mean, you got to
drop
keep
down.
Yeah.
Try and take away some of that game from RVD.
Yeah, don't take your time, Magnus. You got to keep going. You don't want to any lapse of time could be, you know,
no recovery period.
Exactly.
Stay on him, and that's something that Magnus sometimes finds difficult to do because he plays to the crowd so much.
Well, Magnus, he's in love, and it's with himself. So he loves people to know that he's a good-looking kid, that he's in great shape.
He'll tell you.
Yeah, no, he'll tell you multiple times, daily. Yes, he will. And
why do you talk to him that much?
Oh, no, I don't.
Try to avoid him, don't you?
I'm just telling you what JB told me.
Oh.
So right there, watch out. Here we go. Oh!
Double leg, is this cloverleaf time?
Yeah, it looks like he's going for a Texas cloverleaf.
Sure does.
Or a UK cloverleaf.
Yeah, good point there, but the cloverleaf is applied, and the ring positioning is excellent for Magnus in terms of the submission. Because our RVD's in no man's land when it comes to getting a rope break, but then think of the lower body strength of Van Dam. Is he weakened too much to use it to power out?
Well, what happens is with this hold, I mean, it just really, it'll knot up, it cramps up your legs quick. Especially someone with the thick muscular calves, quads, and hamstrings of a Van Dam. When you have all that muscle on those legs like Rob does, and you can't see a lot of muscle on Rob's leg. He's got shin pads on, he's got a singlet on. He's a thickly built lower body guy. So you put a Texas cloverleaf on someone, it builds up that calcium quickly to the blood and the muscles and all that stuff, and it cramps you up. So Dr. Taz, by the way.
Thank you. So RVD can use that lower body strength as a weapon, but at the same time, it's a target, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying.
Oof. Thank you, Dr. Taz.
Yeah, Van Dam not looking too good right now. And Magnus has got Rob right where he needs to have him.
Got him in his sights. Van Dam down. Again, Magnus plays to the crowd before coming off the ropes, but he still connects. Flying elbow leads to the cover. Here's two. Ooh. Wear down continues. The game plan of Magnus has worked for several minutes, stopping the offense, the attack of Van Dam.
Look at this now. Oh, yeah, don't want to start trading with someone like Van Dam, but Magnus able to stop him. Oh, he was stopping him.
Till the spin kick. Look on the face of Van Dam. Tells me he's trying to regroup, and at the same time, see favoring the leg, the knee. RVD back up to his feet, Magnus at the same time, and it's Van Dam who unleashes back-to-back clotheslines. Drop kick and a leg sweep.
And now this is where Rob, you want to start working on a limb here. He'll just keep it on.
Yeah, same medicine for Magnus. Never saw the drop kick basement style coming right in the face.
Uh-oh.
Get ready to roll.
Thunder. Rolling Thunder hits the mark.
Yep, Thunder in the forecast, and Thunder it is. Rolling Thunder. Back on top for the pin is Van Dam, and not able to put Magnus away. Just two competitive matchup.
Well, you can see Magnus is hanging in that corner, mouth wide open, having a hard time breathing, arms hung up on that top rope, defenseless.
Springing back is Van Dam.
Wow.
But
good job there by Magnus.
Not defenseless at all. Maybe playing a little possum as he slammed.
You standed me corrected.
Slammed RVD straight down to the canvas. And now the Brit again goes to the top. Last time it was an elbow, plays to the crowd. And this time it may cost him.
Uh-oh.
Get ready to be launched. Ouch.
See how hard Magnus's body hit that mat.
Ooh. Really exemplified by the overhead camera shot. Rolling through. Usually goes for a monkey flip. But the prepared Magnus dropped him in flight.
Good job by Magnus.
Clothesline, drapes the arm. Whoa.
Excellent job countering, rolling into what Rob was going to probably do, as you said, that monkey flip, and Magnus with a strong clothesline. Looked like he was going for that clover leaf
like
again. Rob countered it.
Ooh, how quickly RVD not only gets to his feet, then unleashes the kick. And how quickly he springs to the top. Could be 5-star time. Here it goes! 5-star frog splash! Favors the leg and the knee, but still rolls over on top and gets the victory!
Your winner, Van Dam!
It's a hell of a match right there. Both men really just leaving it all out in the ring. Strong physical contest.
It really was. It went back and forth with Van Dam having the early part of the match. Magnus took away the lower body, turned things around, but then the frog splash proves the difference as we go back and see RVD fly.
Yeah, wow. Watch the impact. Watch how hard the impact. Look at that, boom. Folks at home, it takes the air right out of you. All that muscle, all that thickness, the athleticism that Magnus has, even as muscularly thick built that young man Magnus is, it's still not enough. That air comes out of your body when that 5-star hits you from Van Dam. It's like a car falling off a building on top of your chest.
High fives all around the ringside area for the winner, RVD, as we toss it to the back to Jeremy Borash.
Thank you very much, Mike and Taz. Chaotic scene here backstage. I've never seen it this out of control, certainly with everything that's happened between the Aces and Eights. Jeff Hardy, his physical condition. Hopefully we'll have an update later tonight on him. And of course, Hulk Hogan and the police, and more police on their way, I understand. Speaking of Hulk Hogan, earlier this week, Impact on Thursday night, he made the matchup for the World Tag Team Championship here tonight at No Surrender. My guests at this time, Christopher Daniels and Kazarian, set to face AJ Styles and Kurt Angle.
Jeremiah B., what Hulk Hogan did to your World Tag Team Champions of the World is absolutely 100% certifiably deplorable. It's a travesty, it's a sham, and it's a mockery. It's a Travis sham mockery.
Stop making up words. Brazzle draft. You know, if anybody needs to call the cops, it's Frankie Kazarian and myself, because we've had a long list of crimes committed against us. He wasn't even included in the Bound for Glory series. I was ganged up on by the other 11 guys to be eliminated early.
That's 2.
We've had the shirts stolen right off our backs.
That's 3.
Claire Lynch and Grace Stein conspired to slander our very good names.
4 and 5.
Meanwhile, being criminally overlooked and underrated, and now to top it all off, Thunder Lips himself, Hulk Hogan, makes us defend these titles twice in 4 days. First, he gives us Chavo and Hernandez, and now 2 of the best in Impact history, AJ Styles and Kurt Angle. Well, you talk about chaos, you talk about it falling down all around us. Well, friends, Romans, countrymen, take solace in the one constant of this company. Take solace in the rocks of Gibraltar that are the physical fascination, Frankie Kazarian, and the face of Impact Wrestling, Christopher Daniels, your World Tag Team Champions of the World. Because when we are done beating Kurt Angle and AJ Styles within an inch of their lives, these are gonna be on me. You're welcome.
Travis sham mockery.
I heard.
If I am the father, I'm a man. I take responsibility for my action like all men should, and I will take care of that child if it's mine.
After all this time, you expect us to believe that?
Now what? Who's this?
My name is Grace Stein. I am the attorney for Claire Lynch. On or about the date of January 2012, I was approached by Mr. Daniels and Mr. Kazarian to be part of a scheme to frame Mr. AJ Styles, including adding sedatives to a cola beverage that rendered Mr. Styles unconscious, and create the basis for the ultimate goal of blackmail. The truth of the matter is that I am not pregnant.
It was all to frame AJ Styles, and oh, if there's ever been a chance to avenge it.
Wow, good for AJ Styles to get that massive monkey off his back.
Listen, Hulkster, before you make any irrational decisions, I just want you to know that we have ironclad contracts and you guys cannot fire us, okay?
Yeah. And we're the World Tag Team Champions of the world, the best team in the business. We're beloved by millions of fans, and besides, at the end of the day, we're all friends here.
Us four are not friends. You two are friends. We hate your stinking guts. We're just putting up with you. You're what's wrong with this business today, and you're even worse than him. By the way, AJ Styles isn't done with you two clowns yet. He's gonna get revenge, and paybacks are gonna be hell. You're my stinking champions. I don't know how, but my champions are gonna fight.
Against who?
I'm gonna tell you when. And I'm gonna tell you where. And I hope you get your damn brains beat out, because that's what you deserve.
Congratulations, I guess. When you're working hard for a living, there's no substitute for victory. But I got a man in the back named AJ Styles that says he can be victorious over both of you guys at the same time. I totally disagree. That's why this Sunday, you two guys are gonna have another match against AJ Styles and Kurt Angle at No Surrender, brother.
The phenomenal AJ Styles and the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle take on Daniels and Kazarian for the TNA World Tag Team Championship.
Here we go, third of 3 championship matches tonight at No Surrender. World Tag Team Championship at stake. We'll preview with the taglines. In addition to all the personal issues, these teams have quite an in-ring rivalry. AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, they prevailed at Slammiversary, but then Christopher Daniels and Kazarian, they answered on Impact Wrestling by regaining the titles. After months of dealing with the false allegations and false accusations concerning and involving Claire Lynch, AJ Styles gets the opportunity tonight to earn a measure of personal payback. And despite successfully defending the World Tag Team titles this past Thursday on Impact Wrestling, turning back the challenge of Hernandez and Chavo Guerrero Jr., our general manager, Hulk Hogan, he insisted that the champs put the gold at stake. Just 3 days later, are Daniels and Kazarian up to the test? Let's find out right now.
Following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Here comes P1. Simply that, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And you talk about a phenomenal tag team, AJ Styles, Kurt Angle. I don't think it gets much better than that, Taz.
No, you really can't. I mean, yeah, you can search worldwide, and I really don't think you're going to find anything better than that. You know what? If I'm going to put together more or less a dream tag team, you'd have to put these two fellas together. One's out there now, the other one, he's coming right now.
Count me in on that, I agree.
And his tag team partner from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Taz referenced it as a dream team. And when you look back in the history of professional wrestling, dream teams are great when you put together 2 super individual wrestlers. At the same time, where there's nothing like having that team that has been together for a long time and knows each other so well. I mean, you got 2 great talents here, but I mean, they're primarily singles wrestlers.
I think the word you're looking for is cohesiveness, Mike.
And chemistry.
That too.
Really was the word I was looking for.
And their opponents, the World Tag Team Champions of the world, Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
I got to say, I mean, for the tag team champions come out here, Daniels going out there, one of his very rugged and tough Appletinis. I got to tell you, it seems like it's a real chaotic situation backstage in the whole backstage area here. And, you know, for these guys to come out and go back there and be cocky and jovial and every moniker and gimmick in the book. You know, they better be careful themselves. These aces and eights guys are floating around here. Hogan's worried about it. Got cops all over the place. I mean, you know, gotta watch your back no matter who you are.
Yeah, they're a cohesive unit. Yeah, they have chemistry. They're the World Tag Team Champions of the world. But I just said that. These two guys, boy, especially Daniels. You talk about shady.
Oh, Daniels, he's shady, he's shifty. He's always got something up his sleeve.
Yeah, that's the best thing you can say about him.
He's humping the second rope, which is disturbing. He should be banned from TV to do that. Don't get me wrong, I like the guy, but I'm just saying.
You what? Certainly not what you tell me when we're not on the air. Hello?
What? What's up? Why?
You're not listening to me, obviously.
I'm trying to feel. No, I usually tune you out. I'm trying to feel what's going on between these two teams.
3 hours worth tonight.
Listen, dude, I'm an analyst. I got to analyze what's going on here.
Listen to what I say when I lead you into something like that.
Okay, take two. Tell me again.
You said how much you like Daniels, and I pointed out that when we're not on the air, that's not what you say to me. Take two.
All right. You're a stooge. Well, here we go. Kurt Angle. Gonna go straight up right here against Daniels. So Daniels, you better be careful here. You can see that serious look on Daniels' face because he knows he's dealing with someone like Angle, one of the greatest of all time.
Boy, think back to the match that these two teams had at our Slammiversary pay-per-view event in Dallas, Texas. One of the best tag team matches that I have seen in quite a long time. I think maybe the best tag match of the year that I have seen so far. They're back at it again tonight here at No Surrender, thanks to one man, our general manager, Hulk Hogan.
See Kurt, I'm sorry, Mike, see Kurt Angle got that ace bandage heavily wrapped up. He's got some issue with his hamstring.
Is it hamstring? Is it a groin pull?
Could tie into each other. I mean, Kurt Angle, you know, the guy, he trains so much at such a high level. Back in the day, I've trained with Kurt, and some people say sometimes he overtrains. I don't know. He's a freaking machine, the guy. He'll get hurt, and then he'll be okay. It's like you never know with Kurt.
We're going to have to watch as the match progresses. The suplex snapped off by Kurt. Floats into a pin for two. As this World Tag Team Championship match goes on, we will see the condition of Kurt Angle. At this point in time, it's the challengers just having their way with Daniels, pinballed back and forth. I will see if you were coming out for a tag team match, and maybe you weren't at 100%. Be awfully good to look across the ring and see AJ Styles as your tag team partner.
Well, great point. Absolutely. I mean, you know, you got some back. When you have a partner, you know, you can rely on, you have someone that has your back no matter what happens. If you're having a hard time out there, you can tag him in. Having a great partner is something that's just something to be said for that. I'll tell you that right now.
AJ floats over, flying out of the corner, and now I got that dig. I got it. The months and months that AJ had to deal with Daniels and Kazarian dragging his name through the mud. You know that Styles would like nothing more than to inflict the pain, the punishment, and in the end to take away those World Tag Team titles.
Oh, that would be an amazing just thing for AJ to do to someone like Daniels and Kazarian, who, see right now, the legal man is Kazarian. He tagged himself in, and AJ ready for it. Beautiful drop kick, another one. Look at that amazing vertical leap and athletic ability of the phenomenal one himself, AJ Styles. Oh, man, that quick spinning neck breaker right there.
Nicely done by AJ. Challengers, they've had the entire match to this point.
Power, power, power. There it is. AJ showing it. Probably the most well-rounded athlete, well-rounded pro wrestler that I've ever been around is someone like AJ Styles. He brings the power game. He's got great mat skills, tremendous high flyer, awesome conditioning. experienced, former world champion. He's got it all. Holy crap.
God.
Man, that was a really intense backdrop.
Well, I've set up on the lights before many times, but Kazarian was tossed way up there by the double team back body drop. Early part of the match. Challengers took it to Daniels. Now for the past minute or so, they've had their way with Kazarian, and you think back to the matchup on Impact Wrestling this past Thursday night. The challengers, Chavo Guerrero Jr. and Hernandez, they really controlled that match until the champs took the low road, the cheap shot with the title belt that enabled them to keep the gold.
Well, you know, I understand that, Mike. You know, a lot of people give the tag team champions a hard time about that. They will take a shortcut. There's always some kind of tomfoolery going on. We talked about how shady Daniels is.
Specialty.
Right, it is. But you know what? I say a lot of, man, by any means necessary. You know, watch out here, watch out.
Across the knee.
When you are a champion, one of the toughest things to do is become a champion. But once you grab a championship, or championships in this case, the tag team, the toughest thing is to hold on to it.
Yeah, it's even harder, isn't it? Because everybody's gunning for you.
They're climbing that mountain, and you're on top of that mountain. And these two guys, they scratch and claw and cheat, do whatever they got to do to hang on to the titles. I personally don't have a problem with that. Full passion, desire to remain champion.
So you're saying just do whatever it takes to keep the titles, by any means necessary?
Just about. I mean, I don't know about disparaging and slandering a man's name like they did with AJ. That I don't agree with. I mean, I don't agree with completely trying to crush the man's credibility and crush the man's family life. I think that was a load of BS that Daniels did to AJ. That's just my opinion. But in regards to anything that happens in between those ropes, I got no problem with it.
Well, champs definitely working like a well-oiled machine now as the match turns in their favor. Knowing how to exploit the double team tactics before the count of the referee so that they're not disqualified, where they milk the cow. Oh my God.
Nasty. Nasty.
AJ's back, the back of his head. Oh, and then Kazarian sledge as he drops down. You pointed out many times how there's no give to that ring apron, and that's the contact that AJ made violently.
Hard, it's hard there. You feel that the corner bead of the ring, of the steel of the ring meets there in the corner, and the toughest, hardest part of the ring is the apron.
Kicked by Daniels into the face of Styles and goes down for the pin, and Daniels doesn't miss a trick on the pin attempt, even with the forearm right across the head and face, just grinding bone on bone.
You know as well as I, he's a veteran. Okay, he knows what he's doing in there. He knows every little nook and cranny, every little trick does Daniels. He knows it, and he will use it and exploit it.
And again, they exploit the 5 count from the referee on the exchange and on the tags. Kazarian's now legal, and he's got AJ necktied.
Yeah, that's what you want to do with someone like AJ. I mean, just keep him at bay. Keep him in the middle of that ring. Keep him away from Angle.
But this not only takes away AJ's all of his offense because he's grounded, but it precludes him from making a tag to Kurt.
You know, Kurt is just right now calculating what's going to happen when he does get in there, if he gets in there. Closer now, Mike. Look at this here. He's close.
Whoa,
just missed. Whoa.
Preventing the tag is Kazarian, and well, you got to give the devil their due. It's Kazarian on top for 2. Styles tried to get the tag into Kurt. Couldn't get much closer. Fingertip away from getting Kurt Angle into this match as Kazarian tries to get under the skin of the Olympic gold medalist.
I mean, the oldest trick in the book. I mean, they see what the deal is. They saw the ref has back turned, so they switch it up a little bit.
Wow. Rolled over after the clothesline. Daniels on top. Again with the forearm across the head, and no chance for AJ to unleash the offense. No chance for Styles to get rolling and turn this match around in their favor, or to get the tag to Kurt because of the way that Daniels now has grounded Styles.
See, Daniels got some blood on the bridge of his nose Something that Kurt Angle might, I think, did some early goings of this matchup. You see Daniels kind of has that beady little nose, you know. It's got those eyes that match. Look at that. His face. Hell of a guy, though.
But don't get you wrong. AJ, elbow to the midsection, tries it again, but again deprived of making the tag. And the blind tag from outside makes Kazarian legal.
Well, to your point earlier about chemistry, and that's exactly what the champs bring. They bring an awesome chemistry.
AJ breaks the full Nelson. And now, going to try and get the offense rolling. It's one way to do it.
Here we go.
And now, it's the chance for Kurt Angle. Back body drop first for Daniels. The running clothesline for Kazarian. And now, Kurt unleashes and laying it all out there.
Kurt Angle, oh my God. Oh. Explosive release, German suplex.
Goes for the pin.
He's got him.
On top for 2.
Kurt Angle, that was an awesome suplex.
Watch out. Daniels from behind. Miscommunication from the champs leads to Kurt. Hooking Kazarian. Connecting with suplex number 1.
Look at Kazarian. He's holding the back of his head already. He knows he's going to land on the back of his beam.
Oh! Grip maintained by Kurt. Suplex number 2. Impact Zone crowd anticipating a third. Daniels holds on to Kazarian. And Daniels gets sent flying. This time belly to belly released.
That was a quick throw right there by Angle.
Outside in shoulder block leads to a jumping DDT from Kazarian.
Kurt Angle just popped off the mat once his head hit. That was nasty.
Great flurry of offense in this matchup by Kurt Angle, stopped quickly by the champs.
Smart by the champions to do that. Something like that, a DDT that impactful. To someone like Angle, it's well documented the neck injuries and multiple surgeries that Kurt over the years has had to his neck. So, if you drive the man the top of his head into the mat with a DDT, it's going to definitely jack his neck up.
You know that has to be one of those things that the champs talk about when it comes to game planning this title matchup. And it's Kazarian from outside, again, as they work on the upper body, the head of Kurt Angle. AJ prevented from coming in. Daniels tags, but again, they've got that 5 seconds elbow drop in, then followed by the leg drop. Slingshot style. It's Kazarian for 2. Kurt gets the shoulder rolled.
Kazarian now cranking up the head and neck of Angle.
On a night when we are under lockdown, the authorities are here, called at the request of our general manager, Hulk Hogan. The police presence is felt here at the Impact Zone while we also wait for further updates on the condition of one Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, we still don't know the issues with that shoulder, what exactly is going on with the shoulder of Jeff Hardy, who's due to compete in the finals of our Bound for Glory series against Bully Ray tonight. So, you know, massive match coming up, and we don't know the situation.
I was just going to say, coming up is right. That match is next. The finals of the Bound for Glory series, where we will determine who it is that goes on to challenge for the World Heavyweight title. Meanwhile, in this World Tag Team Championship match, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Kazarian sent flying, courtesy of Kurt Angle. Can we get another look, guys? Watch this. Watch the impact. Whoa!
Man, that was an Angle slam from hell. Holy crap. That was an Angle slam with like a little extra mustard on it. Jiminy crickets.
Rocket Impact Zone waits to see. First, Kazarian tags in. Daniels legal, and here comes Styles. Off the kick. Styles dares him to get to his feet. Drops him. Backbreaker across the knee. AJ comes up with a 2 count, and here he comes full speed.
did you hear that kick?
Daniels got the
Quickness
boot up
there.
and surprised
Got the
him.
moonsault.
Oh, but then it's AJ floats over. Inverted DDT, pin, and no, just two.
Ooh! Oh my God, that was wild. You see that? Looked like AJ got shot out of a cannon, Mike.
Like Kazarian got shot out of a cannon too. The speed and quickness as he made contact with the drop kick on AJ. Champs go double team again. AJ ducks the clothesline and answers. Two for the price of one. Kurt tags himself in.
Here we go, Mike. Here we go. Angle. Not usually up there that much.
Splash off the top. Straight down. Pin one. Pin two. Woo. Daniels escapes before three. Oh, we mean business now. Straps down. Offense centers on Kazarian. Dropped in the back of his noggin. Here goes Daniels. Slammed as well. Cover Kurt. One, two. No. God. Wow. He did
Very
it.
impressive.
He did it. It's ring awareness by Daniels. Reached out. Made contact with the rope. Here's your ring awareness. Ankle lock applied.
Might be crowned a new tag team champion.
Gonna make him tap. Watch out, Kazarian.
Back of the neck. Back of the neck with that kick. Started with that DDT earlier. Great job by Kazarian. But look at Daniels, man, hanging onto that ankle in loads of pain.
Kazarian, legal, Styles as well off the dual tags. AJ goes springboard and then a discus shot for Daniels. Kazarian able to put on the brakes, shoots AJ off into the corner. AJ nailed with the flying forearm, and then Kazarian monkey flip right into
that was awesome.
And this is two. Back-to-back moves. Neither of the champs saw coming. Styles, oh, so close to getting the three before the save by Daniels.
Like an eighth of a second away from new tag team champions.
Another great tag team title match in this series, in this rivalry. Well, we got to go back.
Yeah,
Here it is. Watch this. This is amazing.
Oh, monkey flip right here now. AJ, head scissors, and look at this. Bingo. Ankle lock again.
Daniels being ankle locked by Kurt outside. Meanwhile, AJ's got him in his sights. Springboard, go flying. Oh, 450, 450, cover. New champs, new champs, new champs. Oh, how the hell did Kazarian?
What happened here? On the outside, Kazarian kicked out. I have no idea how he did it. No idea how he did it.
Kazarian is out.
And rightfully so. I don't know how the guy kicked out.
I don't either. Just pure reaction, I guess. What shows Kazarian still had something left in the tank in this match. And the open hand thrust, palm shot by Daniels. Rock Styles in the corner. I didn't see what happened to Kurt outside. I know he had the ankle lock on. Whoa. Daniels dumped out to the floor by Styles, who got hit by the kick from Kazarian. A rocky AJ in the corner.
Well, look at Kazarian now.
Look at this.
Yep.
High risk.
AJ's going to get splattered here. Oh, maybe not. Wait.
Watch out.
Oh, my God.
Off the top into the pin.
That's it.
2 in. No.
What?
First it was Kazarian with the miracle kick out before 3. And now it's AJ who turns it around and does the same thing. You haven't seen that move by Kazarian and AJ.
That was
back
awesome.
to the future there. Crowd shows their appreciation for this great World Tag Team title showdown tonight at No Surrender.
Look at him mocking here. Kazarian mocking AJ.
He's going to try and beat AJ with the clash. Instead, he's going to deal with Kurt. Angle first on Kazarian.
Kurt Angle saving the day here.
Running clothesline, momentum takes both Kurt and Daniels over, and you saw
Kurt grabbing that groin, that hamstring area.
Kurt favoring the leg as he looks to be in pain.
Oh, he's hurting. Kurt is hurting badly.
Referee Brian Hebner checking on his condition. That's outside the ring. Meanwhile, inside, AJ could go Styles Clash here. Kazarian is just, is so weak. It's just like dead weight that AJ's trying to lift.
He's got him. AJ's got him for the stop.
Watch, watch, watch.
What the hell? Was that the...
It's the drink.
Yeah,
throw him in the eyes.
Kidding me?
AJ Styles stacked up by
not
Kazarian.
Like this. Not
no
like
way.
this. Oh, come on. Wow.
Your winners and still World Tag Team Champions, Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
Well, you know what? Listen, I said earlier about the champions that they take shortcuts. They do whatever it takes in between the ropes to hang on to those championships. I got to say right now, everything except that. I mean, really, that's throwing a drink in a guy's face.
Shouldn't be surprised.
Especially a drink that chicks drink. No offense to anybody who drinks Appletinis, but it's a chick drink. But anyway, tough way to go down there for the challenges in AJ and Kurt Angle. An amazing matchup.
That's the problem that I have with it.
Just a great physical contest, Mike. I mean, this thing was topsy-turvy, back and forth. I mean, it showed the challenges looking great at certain points. That right there, that DDT was huge because that thing shut down Kurt for quite a while. And then just saw the physicality as the match evolved on and how important either remaining or gaining the tag team titles truly is for all four of these men. But at the end of the day, I mean, this was amazing. That Kazarian was able to kick out was just crazy. And this right here went for that Styles Clash to AJ, and then the referee was out, and he didn't see what happened with the drink in the face. Retaining their titles, all the champs. Kazarian and, well, Daniels.
Tag team in the damn industry today.
Well, they're going to hit front runners hard tonight.
You're welcome. Better than you. You're welcome. Than all of you.
Getting to be a pattern, isn't it?
What's that?
It's the MO of the tag team champions that win by any means necessary. They did it Thursday night on Impact Wrestling to Chavo and Hernandez, and they do it again tonight here. They take the low road.
Yeah, I took the low road. By the way, you like my crystal blue persuasion suit? Someone just tweeted me that. It's not my crystal. You feeling it?
Nope. But in the end, Daniels and Kazarian, they remain the World Tag Team Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go back at this time to earlier this evening here at No Surrender. And we are going to review the events that started off this evening in the first of two semifinal matches in the Bound for Glory series.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, Samoa Joe, Jeff Hardy, hell of a contest, great matchup. Kudos to Jeff Hardy, able to just catch that win right there on Joe. Hardy goes on to the finals, and we still don't know the condition of Hardy, but and then we saw Storm and Bully Ray in the semifinal match. Two referees get dropped. Wow. Last call super kick. Looked like James Storm. He had to win here. The man had to win. And then out of nowhere, returning is Bobby Roode, Mike.
I haven't seen him for weeks. The return of Bobby Roode. He uses the beer bottle on his former tag team partner, James Storm. Bully Ray drapes the arm, and Bully Ray advances to the finals.
I hope you rot in jail. Go to jail for what? Get him out of here. Screw you, Hogan.
And then all hell broke loose in the back. Authorities had to be called to take away James Storm and Bobby Roode. And
then this was after.
Then this is absolute utter chaos right
after
here.
Austin Aries, our world champion, was fighting
Watch that.
in a street fight.
There's a shot of it.
Yeah, it's you see what happened right there. Jeff Hardy ran shoulder first into that steel post, and Hogan called for a lockdown here, called tons of police to the scene.
Nobody in, nobody out is what Hulk said.
No, it's a chaotic scene backstage, what we're being told, and throughout the night here, we don't really know what the heck's going on. I mean, if Aces and Eights are here, if they're not, we don't know what's going on. It's a lockdown, so.
It's a difficult situation.
And the thing I want to, interrupt you, I want to know what the hell is going on with Jeff Hardy and his shoulder injury. He's got to compete in the finals against Bully Ray. Now, next.
Now, I understand that Hulk Hogan is talking to the authorities, and I think we have our cameras in place.
Okay, guys, this is it. This is the most important match of the night. If Aces and Eights are going to hit anytime during the night, this is going to be it. Now that you know your positions all around the inside of the arena, I want to make sure you keep your eyes facing the crowd, facing the aisleways. Don't let anybody near that ring tonight. This is the most important thing, the most important match of the night, and if anybody tries to get in that ring, cuff them, whack them, and drag them out of here. It's go time. Let's go, guys. Get out of the way. Get out of the damn way.
It's JB backstage here at No Surrender, and I can tell you, Jeff Hardy is behind closed doors right now. We have no update. However, the match, as we know it, for the Bound for Glory Series Finals, Jeff Hardy versus my guest at this time, Bully Ray. Obviously, you saw what happened, the left shoulder injured. Your thoughts on the status of the charismatic Enigma right now?
The Aces and Eights crap has to stop, and it has to stop now. There's a little part of me that actually feels bad for Jeff. Just a little part of me. But the bottom line is this, Jeff. Whether or not you got taken out by Aces and Eights or not, I was going to beat you tonight. I was going to beat you, and I will go on to beat Austin Aries at Bound for Glory. You see, whether you love me or whether you hate me, you have to respect me. You have to respect what I have done in the wrestling business over the past year and a half. You have to respect the fact that I have completely reinvented myself. You have to respect the fact that I am one of the most decorated tag team wrestlers of all time, and now I am one match away from going to Bound for Glory and becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. You have to respect it. Jeff, you're on the tracks. I'm the locomotive. Every other wrestler in TNA might be bound for glory, but look in my eyes. Do you know who I am? I'm Bully Ray. I'm not just bound for glory. I'm destined for greatness.
Well, we got police officers right behind us here at the announce desk. Right. You can't see that. You got police officers walking out here right now.
The words of our general manager, Hulk Hogan. He told the police, let no one in. If anybody tries to get in, he said, cuff them, lock them, and drag them out of here. And seriousness.
We got police everywhere, Mike. They're all over the place here.
The authorities behind us. See police all around the ringside area as well.
Sprinkled out all throughout in the audience.
All over the building.
Yeah. That's what you got to do. Now or never. You got to do it.
You do have to respect.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
We heard it from Bully Ray moments ago. Yeah. You have to respect what this guy has accomplished to get to this point.
Listen, yeah, look, you know, him and I are very good friends, as you know. I mean, for many, many, many years. And you know what? I'm one of his best friends and mutual. You know, the thing is, yeah, sometimes Bully does some bad stuff and he goes over the line and all that. But let me tell you, it's the truth what he said. I feel he is destined for greatness. He's done so many great things in his career thus far. He has reinvented himself. He's worked his tail off to change his body and to change his mindset and was part of one of the greatest tag teams in the history of our great industry. So this is a big moment right here for Bully Ray to compete, to see if he can win and go on to Phoenix, Arizona next month, bound for glory, and compete against the World Heavyweight Champion, Austin Aries.
In his words, destined for greatness.
I don't disagree. But the question that I've been asking, and most of our fans, I would assume worldwide watching this, are thinking, same thing we've been saying here, man, is what is the condition of Jeff Hardy's shoulder? We're going to find out here momentarily, because Jeff will be the next entrance, obviously, because he's got to compete here in this the finals for the Bound for Glory series.
Around the impact zone, and you see the crowd, everyone standing in anticipation of the entrance and the arrival of the charismatic Enigma, but no Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, no Jeff Hardy anywhere. I mean, what's the story here? Okay, now what? I mean, what? Well, looks that's obviously not Jeff Hardy. That is our general manager, Hulk Hogan,
who has had his hands
full
well,
tonight. The reason why we have this police officers behind us and sprinkled throughout our arena here tonight is because, as we said, Hogan has this place on lockdown, buddy. So
the issues that happened earlier in the night involving Bobby Roode and James Storm, all followed up by that wild, chaotic, that anarchy involving aces and eights as a backdrop to the Austin Aries fight with the arm breaker. And that's why we are on lockdown tonight here at No Surrender.
Looks like we got a little problem out here. Actually, it comes down to you and I having a little problem. Come here, Jeremy. Hang on to this. We need to talk for a minute. Forget about what you saw on the chalkboard in the back. Forget about what everybody would love to happen. You saw, and if you do feel like you feel about aces and eights, you found out what happened to Jeff. You found him first on the floor. So now this turns into a problem that you and I have. Because as you see, there is no Jeff Hardy out here. No, I want to hear what you got to say.
Just a couple of seconds ago, I told you that this aces and eights thing was a huge problem and it has to stop. I totally agree with you. The best call you made was to call the cops and make sure they don't interfere in this match. This tournament means the world to me, and I want to win this tournament. I know Jeff Hardy wants to win the tournament. I know he wants to become the world champion just as bad as I do. But Hulk, we can't take away what happened. You hit Jeff's music. If Jeff can't answer the bell, what are we gonna do?
Well, I never dreamed that the whole Bound for Glory series would end up with a ball in your court. But you know what? I'm the general manager here, and the ball is in our court. So if you really feel the way you feel, you won't let the referee ring this bell and count to 10 and win the match that way. If you feel like you really feel, what you'll do is give me as a general manager the courtesy of 4 more days at Impact. And if you're gonna win, why don't you win it the right way when Jeff Hardy can really, really defend himself?
Hold on. You're Hulk Hogan. You can have the microphone back. No problem here.
This is going to go down as your legacy. You're going to be known either one way or the other, as a good man or a bad man. So at the end of the day, all this...
At the end of the day, the music plays. And the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy, obviously showing the effects of the attack by aces and eights. But Jeff Hardy's coming out, Taz.
Jeff Hardy is in a world of pain. Hogan looked like he was putting out an offer there for Bully just to try to do the right thing, maybe face Jeff when he's 100%, for lack of better terms, or not so injured here. But that's that pride. That's the pride, man. That's the pride that Jeff has, and I respect the hell out of that. But yeah, this is gonna be tough here. You got a red hot, ready, healthy, big bad Bully Ray, and a Jeff Hardy that's got one wing.
Handshake between Jeff Hardy and our general manager, Hulk Hogan. That seals the deal. No delay until Thursday night on Impact Wrestling. Jeff Hardy's going to come out here, the finals of the Bound for Glory series, but hey, look at his condition.
I know that, but I respect it, like I said, out of Jeff. And you know what? Listen, as we've been saying the whole way through this bad boy here, semifinals are both at no surrender, and the final match, the finals, and that's what's happened here. And as again, you see, police officers are everywhere in this arena. I mean, all over the place. We saw earlier, and they're still here behind us. 2 of them behind us. They're in the entranceway area. There's police officers everywhere, as per Hulk Hogan putting down this lockdown because of Ace's name.
And just seeing Jeff Hardy come out here as the opening bell sounds to compete in this match, in this finals of the Bound for Glory series. If there's ever been anything that illustrates the importance of the Bound for Glory series, this is it. Because of the injury here to Jeff Hardy, I mean, think of the potential for not just this match in an injury, but think of the potential for a longer-term injury to Jeff Hardy that could impact his career going forward.
Completely. I mean, look, if you're Bully Ray, it's so obvious. That left shoulder all wrapped up, it's a massive target if you're Bully Ray. And it's almost as if Bully is like, he wants to do this, but he don't. But listen, life's about opportunities, and Bully understands that this is the way it goes, and extension of respect right there. That's what that is right there.
It's a cautious Hardy who answers by knuckling up. And here we go, the Bound for Glory series final match.
Got to protect that side, Jeff. See how Jeff's turning? He's feeding towards his right side, towards Bully, to keep that. See, just a kick. Listen,
that's the issue.
Let me tell you something. I've had my share of shoulder injuries, and you can't explain the pain that shoots throughout the whole side of your body, not just your arm, the whole side of your body. It's bad stuff.
You sense that, as you said, with the attempt at the kick, as if he felt that pain shooting throughout his arm and his body. And
squeeze, look at it, just grabbing his arm, nothing fancy. I mean, look, it's tough enough to beat a Bully Ray with 2 arms when you're healthy.
And this, you have to have so much respect, and you have to give Jeff Hardy so much credit for coming out here and competing under these circumstances. But this is one uphill battle and one uphill struggle that nobody wishes to be in, especially due to the importance of this match. And Hardy unleashes a punch with the right and still felt the pain.
Oh, man. Nasty there.
This is where it can get bad.
Just imagine how that feels. Just imagine that.
And you can just sense that the crowd here tonight at No Surrender, they're feeling it as well.
Told you it's a target. You can't.
It's like a neon sign. I mean, it's just flashing. And
I don't blame Bully Ray. This is
you can't.
This is
it's business.
This is business. It's all business. You said it best. It's about opportunities and it's about money. Let's be honest here. When you're the world champion, you make a lot of money. You get an opportunity here to go on to face the world champion if you win this match.
At Bound for Glory, our biggest pay-per-view event of the year. Oh,
man, that was just nasty. Oh, God. Look.
God, with every blow, it gets tougher to watch.
Jeff Hardy might have to just quit here. Earl you might have to make a judgment call. You don't want it to go down like that. It's a match so important here. This BFG series has been amazing. All these months, it's been amazing, Mike.
It has been over 100 matches in the Bound for Glory series, the 3 months that led up to this match. And then to have just such an important match for the future of this company, this organization, to have this type of a match come down to Jeff Hardy's condition being tough, this way because of aces and eights of all things.
Well, that's exactly who it's because of. Oh, Jeff, to his credit, just trying his best to just get one offensive move in, and he can't. Oh, man.
God, he's just defenseless.
That's it.
Count
That's
2.
And Hardy's still kicking out.
2 again, and God, how gutsy he is.
Oh, my God.
Straight down another, a 3rd pin attempt, and a 3rd time Hardy escapes.
I cannot fathom the pain that this guy's got to be in. The pain. He's going to put an arm bar. You can see the way he's setting him up here. That in itself, look at this.
And he's keyed it. He's got the key lock applied, reaching through.
Yeah, he's just and the pressure is right on the AC joint, which is the joint right in the middle of your shoulder, which connects your bicep to the muscles in your shoulder, and that's how you get a rotator cuff tear and whatnot.
That's what I'm talking about. You got to think long term here.
Right. Well, yeah. And listen, there's been many great athletes put down because of rotator cuff issues. You know, and it's not just about throwing a baseball or football. I mean, many great athletes, you know, it's a very, very serious injury. I'm not saying I don't know what's going on in the shoulder of Jeff. We haven't been told. But that's the most important, you know, that joint, that AC joint in your shoulder. I'm just telling you from experience, that lingers for a long time.
The pain etched in the face of Hardy as he just tried to get back up to his feet and tries for dear life just to fight his way out of the corner, but can't do it.
Just beating him down.
You just can't do it.
The whole focus of Bully Ray has been all over that shoulder. Now that heavy tape that's on. Oh, my God.
Think of the further damage that he's causing.
Bully Ray right now, you know, you can just sense it's all business to him. You know, it's almost as if he didn't want to do this when he saw the condition of Jeff. But you know what?
Elbow drop counts.
Bully knows this, and Jeff Hardy knows this. Maybe not at this very moment, but he knows. When you step between the ropes, it's live, man. It's go time. especially a match to this level of importance. So you cannot blame Bully for doing what he's doing here. It's just tough to watch. I mean, you know what? But the thing I got to say here now, just as I'm watching this, I'm looking at Bully's face, and I'm watching this beatdown just get bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what, Bully? Put him out of his misery. Beat the guy already. Go to Arizona. Go to Bound for Glory and face Austin Aries now for the world title. Just do it already.
Gotta second that.
Just do it. Boom. Well, nobody home there. I mean, that's the first. I think that's the first offensive move, more or less, was him moving out of the way of a splash.
Momentary escape.
Look at Jeff now. Connecting a few punches in a row here.
Wow. Hardy. Ooh, free leg. Able to kick off.
No way.
No!
Oh,
My
wow.
God!
A twist of
fate out of absolutely nowhere. It shocked. It surprised Bully Ray.
No.
Hardy gonna try and fight through the pain and go all the way to the top. What is he thinking here?
No way. No way.
Oh, God!
The swanton.
Cleared it all out. Top rope swanton.
No.
Cover pin.
No way.
No.
I was gonna say. I mean, that swanton was awesome, but there's no way he could have enough in the cover, the pinfall, everything.
I don't know if Bully Ray was worn down sufficiently, but at the same time goes for the twist again.
Oh, shoulder
God.
again. Oh, bubble bomb. Oh, my God.
You're right.
That's
it. Can't even get it over, too.
Still fighting. Hardy still fighting. Wow. Just no give up in this guy, but I think that little bit of offense we saw, which was damn impressive by Hardy, I think that's the end of that. I mean, really.
Flurry. Hardy able to get the boots up in the corner. Whoa! Oh! Whisper in the wind! Out of nowhere! Another pin attempt! Here's two!
Wow, I think Bully now seems to be like he's in a little bit of a fight here.
And it's a fight that I don't think any of us expected.
Another one!
Oh, God, did you see that where he landed?
That might have been the killing blow. I think Hardy just shot himself.
There it is. Oh, gonna go Bubba Cutter. Straight down. Here's one. Here's two. Double leg stack. No!
What the hell?
How do you dig down that deep and fight through the pain to come up with an amazing kick out?
I don't know.
But where's your offense?
There's no quitting the guy. That's that resiliency that we talked about.
But he fights back.
Another one.
Third time. Twist of fate. Bully down.
Well, he already hit one swanton earlier. I can't believe he's probably thinking another.
But again, the importance of the Bound for Glory series shows Hardy to the top. And the swanton fails.
Bully can do anything he wants right now. Anything he wants, and he's gonna.
Toying with him.
Look at that.
Another one. The Bubba Cutter leads to another pin attempt, and the pain. You can hear Hardy scream out in pain as he moved the shoulder up into the air to avoid the 3 count.
Look at Bully looking up in the air like what else do I have to do here? What do I have to do?
Back-to-back right hands. Just continues to toy with Hardy.
Just imagine if you're sitting in our live audience here, Mike, you know, just everything that's gone on here tonight. They got to be exhausted.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
There it is again. Another twist of fate. Boot to the midsection. And he hits it again.
And Jeff probably should have tried to get a cover there, but... Oh, my God, no, not again.
Maybe Hardy figures that he's hit him with the twist of fate several times and hasn't been able to get 3. But again, Jeff, so much at stake as he goes to the top.
There's so much pain. It takes him so long to climb, and then once he does, I mean...
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, Bully's able to get out of the way.
You have to just give Hardy so much credit just to even come out here for this match. But then the fact that he was willing to go with the high-risk move. But you're right, it took him so long to climb to the top.
Look at these punches. Look at this.
God, he's fighting back.
Sure
Look at him
is.
fight.
Oh, my God.
Look at Hardy fight back.
Uh-oh. Wait, look at Hardy, Mike. Look at Hardy, Mike.
Here we go.
Look at him.
Hardy flies. Top rope swanton. Cover 1. Cover 2. He did it. He did it. He did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Bound for Glory series, Jeff Hardy.
Hardy's going to Phoenix, baby. Hardy is bound for glory. I cannot believe this. Holy crap.
What an incredible effort by Jeff Hardy. Almost miraculous in nature. A never-say-die attitude, despite the death being stacked against him because of the earlier attack by Aces and Eights. But Jeff Hardy never gave up. Jeff Hardy never threw it in reverse. Jeff Hardy persevered. And you're right. Jeff Hardy is on his way to Bound for Glory.
Just all heart. Jeff Hardy just exemplifying heart. Toughness. God, I mean, the average man, or the average pro wrestler would have given up and just never would have came out here. All that heavy-duty offense that Bully Ray put on this man.
I mean, the Bully hit him with anything and everything within his offensive arsenal. And miraculously, Jeff Hardy is victorious in the Bound for Glory series. Let's go back. Let's document what we just witnessed. This was something to see.
Well, at first it was like Jeff Hardy was not going to be able to come out here to compete. And then once he did, that wrapped up shoulder was just a big, massive target to Bully Ray. And Bully, relentless attack on the shoulder. But Hardy was showing glimpses as this match rolled on of heart and just fight back, fight back, fight back.
Yeah, but it was a one-sided destruction for so much of this match. How did he get the shoulder up there off that bummer?
I don't know, but that's the swanton. I believe that's the one. That was the one that did grab the win. A massive effort. Wow. Going to Phoenix, baby, for an opportunity at Austin Aries World Heavyweight Championship in Phoenix, Arizona.
Spectacular effort tonight. Despite Jeff Hardy's injury at the hands of Aces and Eights, he perseveres, and he does it. Jeff Hardy gets the win in the Bound for Glory series. Our world title match is now set for Bound for Glory. Hardy and Austin Aries will see you in Phoenix.